explain all the ways that you're making me feel. My heart's in overdrive and you're behind the steering wheel. Touching you, touching me, touching you, touching me. Oh, I believe in a thing called love. Listen to the rhythm of my heart. There's a chance we can make it now. We'll be rocking till the sun goes down. I believe in a thing called love. I wanna kiss you every minute of every hour of every day. Oh, I'm in a spin, but baby, everything is A-okay. Touching you, boo, boo, boo. Touching me, touching you, touching me. Yeah. Oh, I believe in a thing called love. Listen to the rhythm of my heart. There's a chance we can make it now. We'll be rocking till that sun goes down. I believe in a thing called love. Ooh. Touching you, touching me, touching you, touching me. I believe in a thing called love. Listen to the rhythm of my heart. There's a chance we can make it now. We'll be rocking till the sun goes down. I believe in a thing called love, 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 Oh, I believe in a thing called love. Listen to the rhythm of my heart. There's a chance we can make it now. We'll be rocking till the sun goes down. I believe in a thing called love. I believe in a thing called love, love, love. I believe in a thing called love.
This is Dirk Buntmore, bringing you the KSTV 1740 Sports Desk, sponsored by Delvin's Cookies and Food. Come in today and try a balloon full of Delvin's world-famous evaporated margarine.
Hello?
Oh.
Hello.
Oh.
Hey,
Let me have a
hey,
look
hey,
around.
hey, hey, hey,
Mike.
hey, hey.
That's fine. Everything's fine, guys. Oh,
Website. Wow, look at all this fancy jazz. Oh, wow. That's handy. Yeah. Oh, so many beverages.
What's up? What's up, everybody? I didn't hear myself.
It is. We are being overpowered.
Hey, how's it going? How's it going?
We're out there. Oh, well.
Test. Maybe it's the mic level or
Yeah,
the
compression probably is
headphone level.
Oh, that could be too.
Test 1, 2, 3.
All right, guys. We'll get started here in just a gosh darn second. Or how about I just wait. Well, you know what? That seems like a fine time. I'm not going to be able to get back and turn it off in time. That's all right. We're on screen, though. So that would have been a good transition if I had a little bit more readiness. But you know what? Good enough. Good enough for
It's good enough for this damn show.
low power work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean,
Test 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
I'm
1, 2, 3. 1, 2.
I'm confident in calling this the most polished and professional low power talk radio show in all the world. Oh, I'm going global. I think we got that polish. We got that sheen. We got that Charles. We got that Martin. We got that, to lesser extents, Estevez's. Hey, commercials, don't play. Hey guys, folk, people. I'm still trying to wean myself off of guys.
What's up, everyone?
Oh man, hold on. We've got Candy Talk in the chat. Oh,
Candy Talk.
yeah.
Hey, they fit right into the van full of candy. That's a cool shirt. What is that?
This is
Stab Comedy shirt.
It's almost washed completely away. This was from a TKO game that we played. So it's one of the Jackbox games where you draw shirts and you can actually have them printed.
That's cool.
So I think 4 or 5 of these might exist in the world. Some people
Don't
bought
wash.
them.
You should frame that one.
Yeah. Because
Stop washing it.
It is almost washed away. But you know what? For a Jackbox game shirt,
Yeah, it's good.
quality worked out okay. Now, am I short? Should I be taller? Should Jason? Oh, I can't. I don't want to. Oh, all right, fine. Well, then that means. Oh, hi guys. This is awkward. Okay, that might work. Let's see. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to get up, and I don't want to do that. Nah. Waiting for it to. Oh yeah.
Pop back in.
Darn near nailed it. Okay. So yes, there was some Candy Talk. Whoppers. Oh yes. Love me some Whoppers. Lemonheads also
Oh, there's
taste.
actual Candy Talk,
Yes.
not
Yeah.
a user named
Not
Candy
ju-
Talk.
Oh no. No. Once
I
we
see.
get
I
once we get username Candy Talk in here, then you know we've made it.
Yeah.
That's the
That's what I thought happened.
that's the companion show is Candy Talk.
Yeah, late night.
We're talking Van Full of Candy show. Guys, we break it down segment by segment and just go through the Van Full of Candy show. Somehow it's longer than the actual
remember
show.
when you said that one thing?
Oh, that was
so good.
That was so amazing.
Let's. I got a clip of that. Hang on. Let's.
Oh yeah. Remember that an hour ago? That was that was a good time.
I don't have a clip. I wish I did.
All right.
Nope.
And do we have all of our? Did you follow through on your threat of the
No.
cut? Okay, good.
I'm
Because
gonna
I-
do one though.
but I
I'm
do-
gonna do a short one just as a little 20-second funny. But no, we had a lot of good stuff in this last one. So
Yeah. Well, and that's the thing too, is that's why I want to make sure that things are playing time. You know what? I'm not I'm not general manager of KUTZ FM 103.1. I'll let Mickey run things how Mickey run things.
Yeah. Is he there?
Doesn't look like yet. So
Okay.
I get to talk big right now.
Talk smack.
Or we just look into how much it costs for a license, and we'll finally have that sister station, that KSTB 1740. It probably can't be 1740 because 1740 doesn't actually exist. If you check your AM dial, I didn't think anybody would, so I thought I could just get away with that.
Yeah.
That's
I
not-
never
doesn't
I
go up
never
that
thought
high.
to look. And you know what? You know what I just heard today on it was on PBR. What's the
Yeah.
NPR?
Welcome to PBR.
They were saying that new cars may not have AM radio anymore. But there's a concern because
heard something about
if all
that, yeah.
power goes out and all communication goes out, AM will still be able to broadcast to
Yeah.
cars or somebody who's
No, let's do some short-sighted things.
Yeah.
Because clearly they have to save space in these electronic cars of the future.
Right.
That like the 2 bits of information that being able to play AM
right.
would take up is just so valuable.
Yeah. It's like a chip as big as a stamp,
Yeah.
whatever.
I mean, watches now are more powerful than rooms full of computers.
They are.
So it's just to act like we don't have the capability.
Right. It's like
it's just dumb.
That car's full. Sorry.
Yeah. couldn't cram another bit of information in this vehicle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And nobody likes AM anyway.
Well, we're gonna bring it back.
Bring it back.
We'll have the sister station. We'll do. I looked far and wide. KSTB so far does not exist. Those are call letters that we could claim.
All right. Let's get those.
So we'll just be an AM station. You
Low
know
power
what?
AM.
Yeah.
How good is that?
You know what? You could probably get full power AM for nothing nowadays. You know what, guys?
Yeah.
Somebody do
Let's
the
get-
research. Let's get us an AM radio station. We'll still do this show for cuts, but yeah,
But it'll also broadcast on our AM station.
yeah.
That 40 people can hear,
Well,
maybe.
probably get a bigger reach than low power FM.
Yeah, true.
So
I would love to know the reach on Mickey's station, but he says he can't do it.
the only way he can get it
Not
is
the reach, but the
basically-
listeners.
Oh well, the listeners, yeah.
And when people are streaming it, how many
You
people
can
are?
probably get the streaming numbers, but it's the
He said he couldn't.
broadcast. Oh, the over the air that you can't really get.
Okay.
So hey everybody, good to see you. This all should have been show. This is just gold that we've just been wasting here.
I can edit it in, and we can skip the intro.
Yeah.
Let's go straight to 5 and 5.
You guys ready? All right. How about we just? It seems like we're in mid-show form. How about we just?
Guess I should have been recording.
Oh,
So all that's
baskets.
bye-bye anyway.
That's all right. That was just the warm up. Those were our vocal exercises. Can't even remember what we said, so it doesn't matter. Doesn't even matter. All right, we've got some funds. Can you? I tried to be legible. We can read all
can
that
read
up
it.
there. Okay, just making sure. You beat me to fake news. Well, to be fair, I threatened that like a month and a half ago or 2 months ago and never followed up on it. So go ahead.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Somebody
I was
had
trying to
do
do a segment so you didn't have to.
I appreciate it.
But I
here
can
it
barely
is.
do my commercials and pre-recorded segments at this point.
Yeah. And I can barely get here on time. So.
I've got to work on just general time management. But we'll get into those sorts of things.
That's neither here.
Well,
nor there.
it's specifically
There is so much scotch tape and paper clips holding this show together in the last. It's like, here it is. Like for me anyway, it's
Yeah.
like the last 3 hours of just cramming.
For
and
sure.
that's how I used to do homework.
Yeah.
So I used to study for tests.
I don't want to do that,
I know.
but this is where we are. All right. How about, because I have to technically, if I'm going to stick to my plan,
What's your plan?
I do have to go home in between streams and work out some more because I'm on the super plan right now.
Okay, well, let's save that for.
Yeah, I'm on the.
Let's talk about that.
What's it called? War Rocket Ajax is what we're calling it. I believe. I want to make sure because I'm going to talk about that. So, Because, no, you haven't missed the official beginning of a thing yet, Poor. We haven't officially.
Live.
Oh, all right, let me make sure I've got this information. Where did X? Okay, it's War Rocket Ajax. Got it. Okay,
War Rocket Ajax.
War Rocket Ajax. Okay, folk, people. God damn, I'm trying. Let's do a thing. Why don't we?
Live from the Stab Comedy Theater in Sacramento, California, it's the Van Full of Candy Show.
Oh, had to stifle that burp. Hey, everybody. Welcome to the Van Full of Candy Show. We've got so much for you. I'm Jesse.
I'm Jason.
And we got the whole customary van full of programming.
And what better way to start the show with a burp?
I stifled it.
good.
I choked
I
it
didn't
back.
hear it, but
See?
all right.
Now we're just drawing more attention to something that didn't. You know what? What do we have going on in the show this week?
We have news.
News,
We've got
yes.
sports. We have a Who Wants to Be a Winner trivia game.
Yes, very different.
We've got a new segment.
Uh-huh.
Actually, those are two new segments.
Yeah.
The trivia game is a different spin on trivia.
Oh, okay.
We have a new segment called Fake News. You got to guess if it's fake or real.
Heck yeah.
Apparently, we have a new weather person
Yeah.
because Dallas Storm, I think he's on.
Might be sabbatical.
sabbatical.
Paid leave.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. Dallas is taking some time.
If you were here last week, you heard him just go on some crazy Mother's Day. Actually, it was two weeks ago.
yeah.
Mother's Day tirade, and he needed a break.
Just sometimes you got to step back from the thing you love
Yeah,
to re-find that love.
yeah.
So we've got it.
So we have a substitute weather person,
Yeah,
which will be exciting. What else do we got?
Oh, we've got
the
our
boredom
calendars,
calendars,
got our
the
entertainment
entertainment
boredoms,
calendars, and then we're going to swing it on back to this or that.
Just bring it back down so that you can get into the rest of your day, the rest of your week.
Yeah, but
just
for-
centered.
But for
Recentered.
the game playing people, today is a good opportunity to make a lot of points.
Oh, yeah?
A lot of points.
So who wants to win points is
Yeah.
going to be a point gobbler.
I think
today.
so.
Okay.
I think it's pretty simple.
Well, then, guys, you got to get your Van Full of Candy blank PDF scoring sheet,
Yeah. And
which
if
we
you don't
should
ha-
have a link. We got to get the link.
If you
somewhere.
don't have one, email us and I
Yes.
will send you a copy of it. It does exist. Ask
It does.
Caitlin.
Caitlin has it?
Caitlin in the chat has it.
So
Poor has it.
Poor has one as well.
Poor Judgment has it. And I have it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I created it. It's pretty. It's
It
not
is.
super blank, but it's still called blank.
Yeah. I mean, we could take the logo and just like take most of the opacity
Yeah.
out so it looks like a watermark.
Yeah,
and
we
then
could do
be-
that too.
But-
Just make it barely visible.
It does exist. And that's a good way that you could get it is by contacting us.
Right.
vanfulcandy@gmail.com or at vanfulcandy on Twitter, Instagram. That's
Facebook.
it. Oh,
we on
Facebook.
Facebook?
Yeah, I guess we're on Facebook.
You can call us
That's true. How can they call?
on the phone.
Yes, exactly.
I don't know the number.
And you can you can enter some magical numbers into your phone. 1-802 hot stab 1-802-468-7822. Leave us a voicemail. We bullied people into voicemailing us one week and then did not pay off
Yeah.
on our bribes. But we
that's
got
how
some
it works
voicemails once, and that was nice.
That was fun.
And we got some commercials out of it. One of my commercials today was directly inspired by a suggestion from Poor. Cuomo sent in like a full script,
oh.
and I was gonna tinker on it, but it's actually not bad. Like
Okay.
it's actually a quality. So I don't know if I'm still gonna shy away and like use it as inspiration and then spin off into another direction, or if I'm just gonna do their. It feels wrong to just do their
Yeah.
script though.
I don't
So,
know. If
I
they
don't
went
know.
through that much trouble.
Well, then maybe I'll send it to you, and you
Okay,
can do it.
I'll do it.
Yeah.
I'll do it.
Okay. Well, we're getting into the show. We're saying hi. We're figuring things out. Good to see you guys. Hopefully you've had a good week.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm going to try and recap in my own mind what kind of week I've had. I should have had that prepared since that is what we do at the beginning.
Yeah.
You probably have some idea.
I
of
had
what
nothing.
You have nothing? Oh, that's not
Well, I
helpful.
do.
Okay.
But I'm not going to let you off the hook
No,
because
I'm
it was
still gonna- I
it was
got
your
some.
birthday.
Well,
So
yes.
something good had to happen.
Well,
But
yeah.
here's something coming up for the weekend.
Okay.
Memorial Day weekend.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So where I live, is near the Forest Hill Bridge. It's a very, very tall bridge, and that's where the confluence is. That's where the two rivers come together.
Oh.
And it is a very popular tourist attraction. It makes the drive in and out
Oh,
bad.
sure.
So, but what happens inevitably every year is people drink a little too much.
Yeah.
They get in the ice cold river and they drown.
Well, that's the thing. I mean, beyond it just being a normal thing, didn't I see that they had a big release of water into the rivers that raised the water level even higher, which
Yeah,
makes
so
it even
it's-
more dangerous.
it's
So people
higher,
should be in there even less.
It's faster
And
it's
it's colder. Yeah.
And that water. And every time I drive home, I drive across the bridge and I look down and I see these people. It's just like the chance that you might drown this weekend is very high because every year, not to start this on a low note, but just be careful out there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Be careful.
If you are in the Sacramento area or the greater Sacramento area, the confluence.
This is up above Auburn.
Yeah. But
By
the
the
American
forest.
River, anywhere
Anywhere
Sacramento
else,
River,
everywhere, actually.
it's, a lot of water has been released into the river. So it raised the water level a lot, and so that makes it faster, and it's freshly released, so it's ice melt, so it's colder.
Yeah.
So, you might think, but guys, this weekend, this Memorial Day, is probably going to be like the coldest Memorial Day, coldest, least
it's not going to
hot.
be 102.
Yeah, that I can remember in I don't know how long. I was looking at the weather, not to step on new weather person's toes, but we're gonna be this close to having a high in the 70s in June.
That's insane.
Last I looked yesterday, it was gonna be 79 on the 29th, so Memorial Day.
That's crazy.
So I can't. We're used to 90s in March,
Right.
and we're not gonna have. We're so close to
Yeah.
having 70s in
I'm going to
June.
wear a
It's crazy.
sweatshirt on Memorial Day.
Yeah.
So anyway, so the reason I brought that up was on my drive in and I was going across the bridge that crosses the confluence.
Yes.
There was a chopper landed down on the water and a bunch of like
A rescue
boats.
chopper, yeah.
So I don't know so what happened, I guess there was two guys last weekend or 2 weekends ago, they went swimming.
Mm-hmm.
One of them they found in Folsom Lake. He drowned.
Sure.
The other one they haven't found. So I'm assuming that they're probably going to do a sweep from that point down to Folsom Lake to find this person.
Yeah, so if you are in the area, it's not even going to be warm enough to want to be in the water.
No.
Go to a park.
Yeah.
Go to like American River Park.
Yeah.
There's a nice place, Discovery Park.
Turn on a sprinkler.
Yeah, just enjoy those because it's not going to be warm enough to be
No.
to want to be in the water, and then the water is going to be so dang cold that it will defeat all purpose.
Yeah.
So just go to a park for
Don't
Memorial
say
Day.
the Van Full of Candy show doesn't help
Yeah, we're
raise
looking out for
awareness
you.
for safety.
We're looking out for you guys. If there's anything that you should know about about a van full of candy, it's that it's so extraordinarily concerned about your safety.
Absolutely.
Safety is job one in a van full of candy.
Yes.
So
Seatbelts
yeah,
all the time.
so many 5-point harnesses. It's the whole thing. Everything is lined with bubble wrap.
Mm-hmm.
It's fun. As for me, since you have nothing, which doesn't help.
Well, something might spring up
All right.
after you.
So we in this new not apartment duplex in this new home that we've been in since December, where basically we moved in around Christmas.
Right.
So that basically ruined our Christmas time, is having to move into a new place and do all that
As
nonsense.
moving does.
Yeah. And now, perfectly timed out, a nice 6 months later,
Yes.
my birthday
Yay. Happy birthday.
gets swallowed up by home issues as well. No.
Oh, well.
So was trying to plan stuff, have a day, relax, go do things. I was going to do all my recording and writing on Mondays so that I could have Tuesday to just go do whatever I wanted to do.
Yeah.
Go have a time. And
Go drink and swim in the river.
yeah. On just the flimsiest watercraft that I can buy so that I can just get sucked
An
under.
inner tube, a little inner tube.
Yeah. But then we knew this was coming So our water pressure has been garbage the entire time that we've been there.
Okay.
So we had them do something to flush it or something once, and then we let the landlords know again, hey, it's worse again.
Okay.
So they told us when it got worse, they were just going to have to repipe the place,
Whoa.
which
That's extreme.
I guess. I didn't realize how extreme it was going to be. And all the information we got was that on Monday, they were going to come out, they're going to take a look, see what they have to do, blah, blah. And that was the extent of the knowledge that I had of what was going on Monday. They were just going to eyeball it, see what needs to be done.
Okay.
No, they show up on Monday, and they're crawling around and running stuff to be ready to and
Like
cutting
plumbers
holes.
or the owners?
It's
or
it's a company.
it's a whole team?
Yeah, it's,
Okay.
it's a company that
Like the
does this
management
sorts of thing.
property or
No,
property management team?
Not them.
Oh.
And so it gets to the point of, well, wait, what's going on? Is this something that's happening? Am I going to have to be here all day taking
Right.
care of this so the cat doesn't crawl in a hole that you just cut in the wall to
Right.
run new pipe? So we called their company, and they told us, oh, yeah, well, the owners of your building should have given you all this information. And we
course.
called them, and they said, oh, but the company should have given you this. So it's another wonderful example of everybody that should have done something pointing fingers at the other people,
Yes.
saying they should have done it. Meanwhile, we're the only ones actually affected by anything,
Right.
and we get nothing. We just have to,
So you're
well, it's
just at
happening now.
home and this whole construction thing is going
Yeah,
on.
and it's still going on. It'll continue going on.
Wow.
Tomorrow is the biggest day
Are
of
they
the,
just
of the
in
operation.
there? Are they tearing walls open and putting?
They're cutting walls.
Wow.
They're running new pipe into all the plumbing
Wow.
of the.
That is a big
ba-
deal.
Yeah.
And
Normally, this isn't a thing that people should still be home for.
no,
Like they should actually be elsewhere while people are doing this. But
Right.
this is all we have, so we're stuck there. And the guys that are doing the work are great.
yeah,
They're pleasant. They're professional. It's not their fault that
No.
everybody else higher up that should have told us things didn't, and then get to point fingers at each other and absolve themselves of all responsibility. So
you know, everybody thinks they communicate at a certain level,
yeah.
and we really don't. None of us do. We think we do, but we don't.
So
But in this instance,
yeah.
it's causing a lot of turmoil in your daily life.
Ultimately, it's fine.
You had a complaint about the shower, didn't you?
Well, no,
Was it like dribbling out? to
It's
where-
actually the kitchen sink water pressure where
Okay.
it's just are my hands wet yet?
Oh, that's horrible.
And taking like 3 minutes to get hot water.
Wow.
So
Yeah. Okay.
so hopefully, I mean, it's good. It's needed to be done. It's not affecting us that much. It was just in the moment on that day where it was a bit of a pain. Now,
Are they there right now?
I believe they've wrapped up for the day.
Okay.
Today was going to be a half day. Yesterday was a full day. Today's a half day. Tomorrow is the changeover.
So are you there the whole time that they're there? Or have they just been in your house sometimes with nobody there?
No, we wouldn't let nobody be there. So
Yeah,
Veronica's working from home.
Oh, okay.
So that's taken care of.
That makes sense.
We have to lock a lollipop up in one of the bedrooms.
I don't want some strangers up in the crib
But
when you're not there.
ultimately, it's not that bad, and we will hopefully be just gushing.
Yeah.
We'll just
You're going to flood that kitchen.
gonna peel skin.
Yeah.
The first time we
It'll be exciting.
put our hand under
It
that
is
faucet.
exciting.
Yeah. So ultimately, it's not bad, and the guys that are doing the job, they're great. It's just two people in charge on either side of the thing
Yeah.
that had responsibilities and point fingers at the other ones and absolve themselves of their responsibilities.
Right.
It's not cool,
No,
guys.
at least take
Yeah.
responsibility
Give
if
us-
if you messed up.
Give us a Starbucks gift card or an ice cream cake
There
or
you
something
go.
to
Yeah. Ice cream cake, log, mint
something,
chocolate chip.
yeah, something to say you're sorry.
That's right.
But
A little apology goes a long way.
yeah. But ultimately, it's going to be fine.
Yeah.
It was just a little frustrating on Monday because then I couldn't do all the stuff that I wanted to do for the show on Monday so that I could have my Tuesday birthday open. So instead, I had to write and record and do all the stuff yesterday.
Yeah. All at the last minute.
yeah.
If it wasn't for the last minute, I would not get
Well,
anything done.
That's literally the only way that I get
Ever.
anything done here.
Oh, another follow-up question. Are they replacing the hot water heater too? Or is it
That's-
just the pipes? I mean, I don't understand how the pipes would keep hot water. because they're clogged?
I'm
or-
not entirely sure.
Okay.
But that is still a possibility. Though we might get a new hot water.
How's the
heater out
shower?
of
Is the shower good?
Shower's good, and it
Gets
heats
hot
up pretty
fast?
quick.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's probably just a line issue because it literally takes
That's
at least a minute, if not a couple, to have hot water in the kitchen
That's
sink.
weird.
And the kitchen,
Maybe there's like something stuck in the pipes.
yeah, the kitchen and the water heater are like 6 feet apart.
Really?
So
Wow.
yeah, so something was going on.
Yeah.
But they're going to test it once they change over all the pipe stuff and see if it's the water heater. And maybe if we get a new water heater, we won't be paying like $300 a month for gas.
Yeah. There you go.
PG&E is ridiculous. We're not going to get into that.
Hey, speaking of PG&E.
Oh, there you go. We sparked something.
Yeah, yesterday.
Mhm.
So as I was trying to get my part of the show done, apparently PG&E.
Oh yeah.
All right, let's rewind.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm sitting at home, and we don't use a lot of electricity anyway. Like during the day, it's very bright in the house. I don't use lights and whatnot, and I'm usually on a laptop or my phone, so I'm usually not dependent on power. So then I got up and I went into the kitchen, and I just always look at the clock on the stove, and it was out. I was like, okay, power's out. That's weird, because where I live, everybody has generators that kick on when the power goes out, and I didn't hear any generators running. So I thought, well, that's weird. So I go out and I go upstairs and I test because I was like, maybe a breaker broke in the kitchen and whatnot.
Yeah.
And apparently the power went out. So I go outside, I do the main breaker, nothing. Call PG&E, and I said, I've noticed that there's no power outage on your maps, and I have no power. And she's like, hang on. Oh, you didn't pay your bill. I was like, oh, that's weird, because we have it on auto pay.
Yeah.
We've been there 5 years. We've never not paid the bill because it just comes out.
Yeah.
And apparently I don't know if it was like a credit card number switch, or you know how like Netflix will be like, you can't watch this because your credit card, whatever.
Yeah, like expiration date or something.
Yeah. So then I called the better half, and I was like, we don't have power because we didn't pay
has
the
to be
bill.
we.
So the bill got paid. And so I'm sitting there, and it was like 2 hours longer. And I was like, why isn't it coming on? So I call, and I said, here's our account number. We just paid the bill, and it's been 2 hours. What else do we have to do?
Can we not push the one button?
Right. And so the lady says, oh, well, you were supposed to call and request service to be reinstated. I was like, are you kidding me? So I said, could you please reinstate service? And then like 10 minutes later, it comes back on.
Imagine that.
So I sat there for 4 hours total with no power. The first 2 hours, I didn't even know.
Yeah.
The second two, anyway. So yeah, PG&E. Thanks, PG&E. Can we say PG&E? Why
maybe.
not?
I don't know.
I mean, they're everywhere, right?
Yeah.
In Northern California.
Believe so. And I know we are way over on this first segment. The one thing that I did get, like birthday wise yesterday,
Yeah.
was completely by accident. We were going out to get a bottle of booze that
Ooh, yeah.
only
Birthday booze.
Yeah, that only exists some places. It's a Chi-Chi's Mexican mudslide.
Oh.
So good. It's the
Chi-Chi's
best.
Mexican mudslide.
It's the best mudslide, bottled mudslide that
I've never had that.
because I've tried a bunch of them.
Okay.
And that one's so far the best. And that was over at the San Miguel, Mexican grocery over on Broadway.
Like
and
El Mercado.
well, no, it's
Kind
like
of.
San Miguel something. I forgot.
okay.
But it's like a co-op, like employee owned
Oh, okay.
little Mexican grocery on
Yeah.
Broadway in Stockton. And then we were walking around just to see what else this place has. And I stumbled upon
Oh, what do you got?
the magic.
Let's see.
It's going to be backwards on the camera. Diet Shasta grape.
Wow.
This doesn't exist anywhere on the West Coast. I looked it up because they had these in a cooler
Yeah.
at BMIR last year out in the desert.
Okay.
And it was fantastic. They don't make like diet grape sodas, and they barely make
I've
grape
never heard.
sodas.
Yeah.
But and so I had it, and we got like 6 cases of it.
Wow.
Because that was the
Yeah,
only
stock
birthday
up.
present I had.
They'll last forever.
And admittedly, they got a little bit of a flavor bonus from the desert. So when you're out there, everything tastes better.
Sure.
They're still good.
Because you're probably super thirsty and it's hot and
well,
sandy.
and it's just a nice little treat that
sure.
just out of
Ooh,
nowhere.
listen to that.
They're not. It's not the blow away amazing that I remember, but it's still good. It's great.
Yeah.
It's still a diet.
Yeah. Well, grape soda
soda.
brings me back to when I was a kid. What was it? Fanta?
Yeah.
Did they have grape?
Probably. I mean, this is Shasta.
It had to
This
be
is
Shasta. Oh, Crush.
Oh,
Orange
oh, yeah.
Crush had a grape crush too.
Crush does have a grape, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that was my birthday present.
Well,
6
happy
cases
birthday.
of diet grape
Oh,
Shasta. But we are way over, guys.
Hey, stop talking.
We're crowding the rest of the show,
Jeez.
so we got to get out of our own way. Let's get to the first break. We'll be right back. You're listening to the Van Full of Candy Show.
Did you know that when you push your grocery cart from the grocery store to your car, there's a moment right after you unload the groceries where you think, what should I do? And this moment is called, am I going to be a jerk? Look, we all have to push our grocery carts to the car, but the better of us always take our carts back. But then there's people like you who don't, and we are all watching, and we are all judging. And yes, you are that jerk. You're the jerk who props it up on the parking block. In the time it takes to push your shopping cart back, you will have burned 100 calories. You would be saving somebody else the time that maybe they could get home on time to watch their favorite show. Or maybe you would save the time from somebody who could save a kitten. The more you know.
You're listening to KUTZ 103.1 FM and KUTZFM.org.
Hey everybody, I'm Gross Bobby, President for Life of Dirtbird Chicken. Do you like chicken with a flavor you just can't understand? Then put your mouth on a scalding hot bucket of Dirtbird Chicken. 77 herbs, spices, sprinkles, and goos go into the flavor of Dirtbird Chicken. Do I know what it is? No, if I don't. I just kicked over a spice rack on a wheelbarrow full of bunch of cut up chicken pieces, kicked that down the hill, rolled on down after it, and scooped it all back up in a burlap sack what used to be filled with tobacco leaves, and threw the whole damn thing in some boiling hot 10W30. Dirtbird Chicken! So go on in, stick some Dirtbird Chicken in your chew hole. Your mouth will warn your stomach it's coming, and tell your hole to brace for impact. Want to find Dirtbird Chicken? Well, and you can't miss us. Just take State Route 7 past Shady Trailers Retirement Parking Ride and stop once you hit Muscle Doug's Peak Blasters Gym. We're in the old K shop in the middle of the parking lot with all the panties tied around the windows. You can't miss us. Dirtbird Chicken! Your mouth's gonna its pants.
We interrupt your regularly scheduled programming to bring you this important message.
We do have to remind you that Van Full of Candy Show and KUTZ-FM 103.1 do not endorse
Absolutely not.
roof parachuting
Absolutely not.
without the highest quality trash bags. Hey, we've got a new thing.
A new thing?
We've got a new thing. You had a friend that bought cat milk and drank it. Okay.
Who milked the cat?
I'm a culinary genius today.
Yes, chef. 1 can evaporated milk.
Salsa.
Guacamole.
Hey, look at this guy. Look at. How about you just shut up and let me get these out there? You're interrupting things. I need to feel not stupid for a second. Oh!
Hey.
Wowza. I had a brief moment of feeling good about myself, and it's gone.
Guess it.
Did you guess it? Was it guessed?
Did ya?
I don't know.
Good for you. No.
I know.
I want more.
I know it hurts. Oh!
Catch the Van Full of Candy Show Thursdays 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. and Friday 4 p.m. to 6 p.m.
From the makers of Roof Parachute comes Glass Pinata. This time-honored birthday game has been turned on its head and made out of lightweight glass that shatters like crazy. Watch everyone's face at the party light up when one of the lucky kids smashes the heck out of Glass Pinata, sending thousands of shards of glass all over the ground. And inside of each and every Glass Pinata are tons of unwrapped pieces of bubble gum for the kids to collect. But wait, there's more! Inside each and every Glass Pinata, we also insert inserted an 800-piece puzzle made out of broken glass. That's right. Not only will the entire party have fun sifting through the broken glass to find their pieces of gum, they will also be able to collect more pieces of broken glass to make a small puzzle while they are playing on the ground. But wait, there's even more. Inside of each glass piñata, we have also included 20 tubes of wacky glue, so everyone can glue their glass puzzles together while chewing their bubble gum. It's a great time for the whole party, so order your glass piñata today.
Aluminum bats and adhesive bandages sold separately. To order your very own glass piñata, call 802-468-7822 today.
Recall toys.
Welcome back to the Van Full of Candy show. The engine light is always on. It's not a big deal.
It's almost weirder when the engine light goes off.
Yeah.
Because it's just, oh, did it fix itself? Oh, a couple days later it's back on. Oh, I thought we had a deal here. Engine light.
Just turn up the, no, what do you do? I was going to say turn the radio up so you can't hear it, but it's the light.
Yeah. I'm just in a death struggle right now with the engine light. It's just, you're going to burn out before I take care of whatever's wrong. So just know that.
I need 1 second.
Yeah.
Continue.
Sure.
Hang on, let me mark this.
Guys, we got to remind you of some of the housekeeping things that you can and should be doing around here. Like, well, it's not a pledge drive around here. It's not a finite amount of time that you can be giving money to KUTZ. They'll take it anytime you got it. Anytime you got a little extra scratch, just throw it their way. Go to kutzfm.org/donate to contribute. Keep the light. Oh wait, we're back in the studio. Sorry, I'm a big dummy. Yeah, keep the lights on. Keep the transmitter playing. Keep all of it happening. So do that. You can just throw money at them, or you can throw money at merch, at swag or schwag. I'm not sure. There's a definition.
Swiggity schwiggity.
There's a specific definition.
Swaggity.
And also, we're going to keep bothering you. I should have it on the screen, but I don't. I'll fix that by next week.
There might be a commercial for it too.
Oh, heck.
But it doesn't have all the information that is needed. So
the best of SAC, SAC Magazine voting, and I should have included. They'll maybe do the legwork, but I should have included when we were setting that up. Like when we're nominating Derg and Chopper Tad, to include that they're with KUTZ. So it's not. If you're just throwing Derg Buntmore and Chopper Tad in there, it's just why?
Yeah, you got to give them the call letters. Like, here's what station they're on and whatnot.
So, but go to sacmag.com/BOS vote. It's still the nomination phase. We have to get on the ballot. So
yeah, we need on there. We need to. I want to run the whole table.
Yeah. So nominate us for KUTZ 103.1 FM for alternative rock station and for nonprofit organization.
Yes.
Morning drive show. Well, Van Full of Candy show. Afternoon drive show. We qualify for that too.
Yeah.
Van Full of Candy show.
That's probably the most unique part of us.
Yeah, that is the beauty.
Two shows
of this show. We straddle that line. And local, or I think it's a radio sportscaster, Dirk Buntmore.
Yes.
Make sure it's you like a hyphen or of or at the Van Full of Candy show or KUTZ 103. Actually, do it, Dirk Buntmore. KUTZ 103.1. And Chopper Tad for traffic reporter. Obviously. That's the only one we actually want.
Yep.
The rest of it, that's icing. But Chopper Tad, do you know another traffic reporter? No, you don't.
Nope. There aren't.
No,
any.
you don't. So just put it in there. Chopper Tad, KUTZ 103.1.
I looked up last year's winners of like the sports, and it's always like the big Channel 3 NBC guy. But I looked up the weather, and I was like, not weather, traffic. I was like, I have no idea who this is. And I think they probably just had to fill a name in because they had to fill every slot in.
So, and there's plenty of other things that you can vote for. All of your favorite restaurants and stores, and there's so many categories. So don't just fill those in.
There's probably 100 categories in there.
Peruse all the rest of them and give support to all of your other favorite places in Sacramento. Yeah. But the main thing is these guys and KUTZ.
Let your voice be heard.
Please.
By Sac Mag.
All right. Well, guys,
it's time.
I know it's already a half dangin' hour into this thing, but you can't escape the news. So
we're gonna fly through the news.
Yeah. So let's get you the information you need for the rest of your week. with 5 and 5, and this is going to be a real in 5.
Real 5 and 5.
So let's do the thing.
All right. Martha Stewart featured as the 2023 Sports Illustrated swimsuit cover model. Globally renowned businesswoman Martha Stewart made Sports Illustrated swimsuit history Monday as the 81-year-old was revealed as the oldest cover model in the publication's history. Stewart currently hosts 3 programs on Roku: Martha Gardens, Martha Cooks, and Martha Holidays. She also moderates her own podcast where she interviews various business leaders among friends in their respective fields. Stewart opened her first restaurant just last year in August, the Bedford by Martha Stewart, which is located at Paris, Las Vegas.
Would have thought that a Martha Stewart restaurant would have come before then.
I know. I was
But-
shocked about that.
All of that is great. The thing that I took out of it, though, is Roku. Why didn't I think of Roku? We could be
Roku.
shopping. Guys, so many outlets need so much programming.
Yeah.
We have to be targeting. It's not just Crackle. Crackle isn't the only place that the Stab Show can go, or that the Van Vliet Candy Show, or anything that we do around here. We've got Roku. We've got Hallmark. We've got so many. We've got Pluto. We can have our own Pluto channel, probably. We could probably have our own Pluto channel. We just need to figure that out. Guys, we have so much content.
If Martha Stewart can make it on Roku, so can we.
Yeah.
I mean, come on.
We are the Martha Stewart of low power
I mean, she's not
radio.
a billionaire or anything.
Clearly.
so.
So there's all I'm saying is there are so many outlets out there that need 24 hours worth of programming, and we are many hours worth of programming.
Yeah.
So
Plug us in to the matrix. We'll just, give us an IV, a food tube,
yeah,
and we'll go nonstop.
folk, if you want to make 10% of me for the rest of your life, just put the work in. I don't have the time. I'm giving you the content. You sell it. You just sell. Why don't I know any salesmen? Why?
Go sell it. Be our manager. Get a cut.
Yeah.
Look at Michael Jordan's manager. He's set for the rest of his life.
And again, just like the Van Vliet Candy Show is the Martha Stewart of low power FM, we too are also the Michael Jordan
We are.
of low power talk radio
We are
shows.
number 23.
Clearly. So go ahead. We're taking. I got on our own different
It's
pedestal
okay.
here,
It's okay.
and it's making this 5 longer than
If
5.
you're passionate about something, it's fine. Here we go. Salmonella outbreak linked to raw cookie dough from a pizza chain. The U.S. Center for Disease Control and Prevention is reporting a salmonella outbreak linked to the comfort food distributed through Papa Murphy's Take and Bake Pizza.
Oh, not Papa Murphy's.
I know. There are 18 reported cases across 6 states, and 9 people reported eating the company's raw cookie dough. Papa Murphy's has temporarily stopped selling its raw chocolate chip cookie dough and raw s'mores bars dough.
Oh, they got s'mores too? No, this is 100% not Papa Murphy's fault. And you know what? You often want to give yourself a little bit of wiggle room to protect your butt in this sort of thing. No, it's 100%. Because what is Papa Murphy's? It is just raw food.
Yeah.
You literally
That's
go to
all
Papa,
they sell.
You go to Papa Murphy's and nothing is cooked.
No.
That's your job. That has nothing to do with Papa Murphy's. It's take and bake.
You work for them.
Yeah. To do this to Papa Murphy's, their business is built around selling you raw food.
Yeah.
And then you eat it and get sick. Is that Papa Murphy's fault?
No.
No.
It's like the whole McDonald's hot coffee thing.
Yeah.
Don't even get me started.
Well, Papa Murphy's is unassailable. They are. I've always loved Papa Murphy's.
Yeah.
I don't know why. It's just weird. The fact that they're selling raw pizzas. I enjoy it.
Yeah. It's fun.
Yeah.
TikTok is suing Montana, the state, over law banning the app in the state. So Montana is banning TikTok.
Yeah.
TikTok filed a lawsuit on Monday in the U.S. District Court of Montana to challenge the state's ban of the social platform. Montana's governor signed the bill into law last week. It was met with immediate pushback.
Yeah,
A
imagine that.
group of creators quickly sued the state, calling the law unconstitutional. Now, TikTok is suing the state directly with similar claims, stating in the lawsuit that Montana's law violates the First Amendment.
Yeah, I saw that they were doing this, and it seems dumb, but it's attaching it to it's a Chinese app some
Yeah.
sort of
But how do you
politically nonsense.
how do you block it from
That
your
was-
state only?
That was what I was going to say.
That's-
Mostly is do you like go door to door and check people's phones? And
Right.
you have to delete that.
right.
You have to delete that app. You can't play with
TikTok
that.
police.
Don't
Give me your phone.
just quit doing silly dances. You're not allowed to do silly dances in Montana.
Yeah.
So go ahead and delete that app. And
I won't punch you.
yeah, just Montana justice. Hey, I'm not sure why this is a Montana voice, but apparently it is.
And then he rides off on his horse.
Yeah.
Orcas, also known as killer whales,
Mm-hmm.
sank 3 boats off the coast of Portugal. 3 recent incidents of orcas seemingly attacking and sinking boats off the southwestern tip of Europe are drawing intense scrutiny over whether the animals deliberately swarmed the vessels
Mm-hmm.
and if they are learning the aggressive behavior from one another. One scientist in Portugal says the attacks may indicate that the whales are intending to cause damage to sailing vessels. Others, however, are more skeptical, saying that while the behavior may be coordinated, it's not necessarily coordinated aggression.
Well, you know what? I say go for it, whales.
Yeah.
We're in your in your neighborhood.
Yeah.
We're in your front yard.
You don't want people in your backyard, do you?
Yeah. And you know
come,
what?
You come swimming through, you're gonna get knocked over.
At this point, whales are just defending themselves from our intrusion, and pretty soon, whales are going to have guns.
Yep.
And then, so many people are going to be defending those whales' rights to have guns.
That's right.
And it's just going to turn into a whole other thing.
Yeah.
But they're just protecting their homes,
It's
guys.
a whole different amendment.
Yeah, they're just protecting their homes. So
Leave them alone.
How about you stay on land? That's where you belong. You don't belong in the ocean.
No,
That's dumb.
you don't have gills.
Whales are trying to kill you now. How about you just stay home?
Yeah.
There's no
Haven't
point.
you heard our reports in the past? Nature hates
Oh,
you.
so much.
Go into nature and it will try to kill you.
You know why you have a house? Because if you didn't, nature would kill you.
That's right.
You're literally just defending yourself from the outside.
right.
So cut it out.
Yeah. Just be thankful.
Yeah.
Legos. They have a
Mm-hmm.
new 2,650 piece Pac-Man arcade set.
Yeah.
Last year, Lego released a set for the Atari 2600 console, released in the 1700s, and now it's paying homage to the definitive 80s arcade game. The 2,650 piece logo icons Pac-Man set recreates the classic Pac-Man arcade cabinet, complete with light-up coin slot, joystick, mechanical crank that lets you move characters around the maze mechanically. There are brick versions of Pac-Man, along with the ghosts Blinky and Clyde, that can rotate on a base or be displayed on top of the cabinet.
Yeah. I was wondering, because I just saw the headline, I didn't get into it, if it was like a Lego cabinet where then you would have like a screen that you can actually play.
Right.
Because the necessary like processing power to run a Pac-Man is, again, probably the same as the AM radio
Right.
that they're
Very-
taking out of
very
cars,
little.
which is not a reference that anybody's going to get because we did that before we started
That's
the show.
right.
But I was wondering if they were going to do that or if they were going to do the mechanical
Yeah.
version. So that was interesting.
The picture looks like there's a screen.
Yeah.
And I thought, oh, that's cool. But it's mechanical,
Yeah.
which is cool in its own right,
Yeah,
too. So.
for sure. Oh, you said the 1700s for Atari. We're not that old.
What did I say?
Atari came out in the 2600 came out in the 1700s or whatever it was.
Last year, Lego released a set for the Atari 2600 console released in the 1970s.
Yeah, you said released in the 1700s.
Did I really?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not quite that. I mean, the 2600 is a classic.
Yeah.
But
My math was off.
Yeah, that's all right. That's all right.
And that, kids, was news.
Yeah.
5 in 5.
There it is. I was getting ahead of myself. I was just trying to get over to the entertainment calendar, but no. We have to finish the news before you can get any joy. It's just what it is.
Yeah.
All right. So now you know. Now you're more informed. Now you know what's going on in the world around you. But what to do with this knowledge?
Yeah.
Well, maybe celebrate. Maybe give yourself a little bit of a break. Head out into the world. See what's going on.
Yeah.
And to help you out with that, let's take a look at this week's Van Full of Candy entertainment calendar. Brought to you by the Moist Beverage Company and Waft, the new whiff from Nosejoy, cologne for everyone. Now, here's some of the entertaining events happening in and around your area this weekend. This Friday night at Spit Takes, catch funny man Dibs Splodio and his wacky takes on relationships, his impatience with your feelings, and all the thoughts he knows you're too scared to think, which is why he thinks them at you for you. Or across town at 10 Drink Minimums, the Not Scared to Go There comedy tour cruises into town to shout at your big dumb faces for even coming out to see him, and they know you're gonna love it, just like your girlfriend loves them more than you, idiot. Then, this Saturday, the Chill Zone will be opening its 7th location, the first in this area. Come on down to the Chill Zone and enjoy a super laid-back time among other like-minded escapees of the fast-paced world outside. Soothing sounds and relaxing aromas will be continuously pumped into the space, almost imperceptibly, so as not to be intrusive, but to accentuate the chill vibe being established. No speaking is permitted in the Chill Zone, and interactive silent vibe headsets are available to all. Simply tune into one of the 7 available color-coded vibes on your Chill Zone headset and gravitate towards your like-minded vibe mates. Or, if you're looking for the ultimate chill experience, spend an afternoon in a medically induced coma and feel your workaday cares just drift away. Then, Sunday afternoon, eccentric billionaire Kenneth Droog is giving away free working jetpacks to literally anyone who wants one. No strings attached. Mr. Droog decided recently that rather than continue to hoard his grotesque wealth and perpetuate the embargo of amazing life-altering technologies available only to the mega-rich, that he would make all the secrets of the opulent available to the common man. So, several times a year for the rest of his life, he will be releasing a new piece of hidden technology to the public, starting this weekend with real jetpacks. Powered by an easily manufactured, self-sustaining energy source, real-life jetpacks will forever change the way humanity travels and nearly eliminate the world's dependency for non-renewable fuel sources. Non-renewable fuel sources. And that's your Van Full of Candy entertainment calendar for the 4th week of May 2023. Oh, guys.
Jetpacks? Come on.
We knew they existed. And
course they
just
do.
the billionaires out on their mega yachts are just jetpacking to each other's boats.
Yeah.
It's just
laughing
ridiculous.
at us.
Ugh. But now we've got a eccentric billionaire on our side, so that's kind of nice. Yeah. Let's get out of our own ways, guys. We have so much show, and we're not letting it all happen because we're just doing the show that we already have, not even thinking about how much more show we have to do. So let's get out of our own ways.
Yeah.
Thanks for hanging out with us. Van Full of Candy Show. We'll be right back.
I've tried a lot of language learning apps, and I had the same problem with all of them. They wanted me to learn the language. And no matter how hard I tried, none of their tactics and approaches worked for me. That was until I finally found the language learning app for me, Louder. The techniques in the Louder system made learning to communicate with anyone, no matter what their native tongue, so quick and easy to master. All you have to do is speak louder and slower, directly into the face of anyone you're trying to be understood by. Louder's patented communication system makes it easy for me to be understood by anyone, anywhere, anytime. Once you've mastered the basics of the Louder communication method, you can move on to the more advanced techniques, like forcefully pointing at a photo or map on your phone, gesturing broadly while agitated, and even grabbing a second person to yell at to get the first one to understand what you're shouting at them. So don't let a basic grasp on the local language keep you from enjoying your time abroad. If you want to be understood, give Louder a try. Available in the App Store.
This is Deep Fried Josh. You're listening to Cuts, 103.1 FM and cutsfm.org. Sacramento, low-power, free-form radio.
Hey, if you're a part of a union or are looking to start a local union, you should give me a call. My name is Matt, and I've helped many, many people get all the things they need from a union. Things like bargaining units, grievance arbitration, grievance procedure. When it comes to handling grievances, I'm A+. I'm not afraid to get my hands dirty when it comes to picketing. Not only will I carry a picket sign and yell the things you need yelled, I will help make the signs. And no, I am not afraid to shove that sign in someone's face. Here are what some of my happy clients have to say.
Matt helped me get all the benefits lined up when I got hurt on the job.
Matt is helping me and my toy-making coworkers get unionized so we can start working regular 8-hour days.
If you're ready to be treated fairly, get in touch with me at 916-HEY-MATT.
Greetings, citizens of Cutsville. My name is Mr. Torrance, and I wanted to let you know that I host a weekly show with the lovely and talented Sandy Graves on Thursdays and Sundays from 8 to 9 p.m. called The Dark Room, right here on 103.1 Cuts FM. We play a wide variety of new and old, post-punk, dark wave, industrial, electronic, synth, and many things in between. If you're sick of commercial radio and hearing the same mainstream songs and commercials over and over again, then keep your dial set to 103.1 Cuts FM and tune into The Dark Room on Thursdays and Sundays from 8 to 9 p.m. For more information, go to cutsfm.org. Thanks for supporting Sacramento's only free-form radio station, 103.1 Cuts FM.
Have you tried all the other lame-ass hookups and dating sites and bumbly, tindery bull trying to find somebody your speed? All the rest of that noise and try your crotch at Speed Metal Dating. Every round of Speed Metal Dating starts in the f***ing pit. Thrash, kick, punch, and find that special someone who's not afraid to f***ing rage as hard as you are. Done with whatever nut doesn't buzz your taint? Toss him at somebody else and drop a bow on whoever the f***ing whirlwind throws at you next. Find that special someone who knows their about throwing horns, double kick pedals, and which Scandinavian black metal kickers actually kick and which just suck. Speed Metal Dating. Find that special someone to trade torn up tour shirts with for the rest of your lives. Speed Metal Dating. Speed Metal Dating. Speed Metal Dating.
You're listening to The Van Full of Candy Show. They push all the buttons on the elevator.
How are you going to discover your new favorite floor if you don't venture out into the world?
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. Oh, it's our fault? No, you settle down. Welcome back to the Van Full of Candy Show, folk.
Is somebody talking smack on the live chat?
No.
Oh, I thought you were talking to somebody.
No, just
okay.
in reference to pushing all the buttons. On
Right. Right.
I'm coming to our defense before the attack comes.
Right. How are you going to find men's formal wear?
Yeah. It could be on any floor, any of the two floors.
Yeah, you got to explore.
All right, let's check in real quick. We're a professional radio station, so we've got our news, we've got our traffic, we got our sports, we got our weather, and right now it's sports time. So let's head over to you'll get it. Head over to our sister station and get you caught up with sports. There we go.
This is Dirk Buntmore, bringing you the KSTB 1740 Sports Desk, sponsored by Delvin's Confusing Foods. Come in today and try a balloon full of Delvin's world-famous evaporated margaritas. It's a fiesta in every breath. And here's the latest from around the world in sport. The Denton Identity Thieves continue their tear through the Central Division, extending their lead over the Pack to a full 8 games, winning their 14th straight over the last several weeks, including completing their 3rd consecutive series sweep of the Grand Rapids Ostriches. And while the winning ways of Dayton are certainly noteworthy, the larger story this morning is the disbandment and dissolution of the Grand Rapids franchise after the team's latest series of crushing defeats. But beyond the team simply disbanding, it appears that all evidence that the franchise ever existed has been quickly and efficiently scrubbed from almost all existing archives. In fact, the stadium that hosted yesterday's game between Dayton and Grand Rapids Finiscoal Financial Stadium has been raised, with construction already underway on the new stadium that will be replacing it in the same location. When reached for comment, the last known owners of the Grand Rapids Ostriches denied ever having heard of such a team and instead invite us to opening day of the Western Michigan Emu next week. Meanwhile, in golf, self-proclaimed curmudgeon and grump and retired asbestos tester Colvin Aberdeen is in the process of setting the world record for the highest score in an officially sanctioned round of golf. Colvin is lightly tapping his way to a score in the low 5 figures for this 18-hole round at Hillslope Pines. When asked why he decided to take on such a counterintuitive yet historic effort, Colvin angrily swiped at reporters, shouting through showers of yellow spittle that, quote, "Didn't nobody ever give no never mind about old Colvin before, but now you know my name, don't you? Expletive deleted, expletive deleted, expletive deleted, don't you?" Colvin is expected to complete his 18 holes sometime by the middle of next week. And that's all for the KSTB 1740 AM Sports Desk, sponsored by Delvin's Confusing Foods. Buy our burlap sack full of irregular calamari sliders for a shot glass full of nickels, and get a super soaker full of chili fries for just a thermos full of paintballs. So until next time, I've been Dirk Buntmore, hoping all your balls are never foul.
All right, all caught up in sports. Sister station KSTB 1740. Dirk Buntmore. Remember, Dirk Buntmore, local sportscaster.
Yes.
In your best of sack voting.
Get him on the ballot.
All right, let's get straight into. I don't know if this is the theme for the new.
It is.
Who wants to score some points game?
This is the theme that kind of led me to this. Who wants to be a winner?
Oh, man, I want to be a winner.
Okay. Well, you're in the right place then.
Oh, well, good.
All right, so this game is based on a very well-known game that may have been on TV.
If you want to draw connections, if that's what your brain needs to do.
Yeah, and just, if that's mentally prepares you for how to play. I'm going to ask you a question. I'm going to give you a series of, A, B, C, or D, and you get to guess.
Oh, okay.
Multiple choice. So the chances of scoring more points is higher.
All right, guys.
Here we go.
So grab your score sheet.
Grab it.
Keep track. We will be checking eventually. Who knows when?
It's a surprise.
You got to stay on top of it.
Yeah.
Because we could call in your points at any time. You got to be ready.
All right. Which one of these historical memes died from a nosebleed? Napoleon, Adolf Hitler, Attila the Hun, or Marie Antoinette? Which one?
Which one of these died of a nosebleed? Adolf Hitler.
You've got Napoleon
Bonaparte.
Adolf Hitler, Attila the Hun, Marie Antoinette.
Okay. Oh. So do we have, for those people that are making these connections, do we have some sort of helper outers? Do we have half the answers, please? Or do we have, I'd like to text an acquaintance?
Not yet.
None of those yet? Okay.
Nope.
Just checking.
I figured multiple choice was easy enough.
Yeah, that's fair.
For now. And if we're gonna get if this is a hit,
yeah,
we can make a phone call.
Because at some
that
point
might be kind of
this
fun.
might become Who Wants to Win a Million Points?
That's right.
I don't know.
That's right.
The show is constantly evolving, guys. I think that's where I was leaning to. The online, the live chat has woken up.
Okay, good
now
for
that we're
them.
giving them a chance to score some points.
I'm gonna repeat the 4 answers.
You can.
Napoleon, Adolf Hitler, Attila the Hun, Marie Antoinette.
I was going to go in the same direction that the 2 guessers in the chat have gone in. I'm going with them. We all went with D or Marie Antoinette.
That is incorrect.
Oh, we're a bunch of dummies.
Yeah, Attila
we already
the
would have been
Hun.
off the show given the mechanics of how this show worked when it was a thing that might have existed somewhere else.
Yeah. He might have been terrible enough to slaughter his brother over the throne and cause suffering for thousands, but Attila the Hun was not quite as tough as he thought. In fact, he met his demise after passing out and drowning in his own blood of a nosebleed.
Wow. All right. Well,
that's what you get.
Yeah. You.
Attila.
You dummy.
The punk.
You big meanie.
All right. Next question.
Okay.
Which of these lazy animals sleeps up to 22 hours per day?
Okay.
Koala, lion, copperhead, beagle.
Okay. So I think I might kind of know this.
22 hours a day of sleep.
Yeah. And it's the sort of counterintuitive, you wouldn't think that with them being so cool, but I think I've heard. So we'll see. I've got mine.
All right.
Got mine.
Which of these lazy animals sleeps up to 22 hours a day? Koala, lion, copperhead, beagle.
All right. So we have a guess. Again, the audience is agreeing. And I'm going against the audience this time.
You're not using your audience lifeline?
No. It didn't work last time.
Yeah, they failed.
We all agreed last time. Hey, Mickey's
look
joined.
where that got you.
Mickey's joined the chat too with their oddball, a Pomeranian, right, guys? Oh, those lazies. But the audience has gone with C, copperhead. I'm going with B, the lion, because that's what I heard, like half heard somewhere in a nature thing.
Okay, that is incorrect.
Oh, bull.
The correct answer is koala.
Koala.
The common house. The common house cat can sleep for up to 14 hours a day, but the koala has it beat. Eating up to 2.5 pounds of food every day, koalas need a lot of downtime to digest all that eucalyptus.
I suppose.
As a result, they tend to sleep around 22 hours per day. Good for you.
That's I don't know that koalas listen. Turn up your radio. I don't know if you're living life to your fullest.
No,
you got 2 hours, 2 waking hours a day, and apparently
you got to eat.
Yeah, in those 2 hours, all you're doing is stuffing your fat little faces with eucalyptus leaves, and then you have to sleep the rest of the day to digest it. What are you doing, koalas?
Yeah. The only reason they're continuing is that they're cute. Because, I mean, what purpose is that really?
Sketchy pointing out what we all heard, but we're going to let you slide on.
Yeah.
The common house koala. No, you were you stopped yourself. Yeah.
Common house cat.
Yeah. Oh.
I forgot they were putting them against each other.
Yeah.
Comparing them.
If we could have a common house koala. All right. I suppose that is living the dream to some, Mickey. Yes, sure. So much eucalyptus.
All right. Where did Noah's Ark come to rest after the flood?
Yeah, okay.
Mount Everest, Mount Fuji, K2, or Mount Ararat?
Yes.
A-R-A-R-A-T.
Yes. We got this, right, guys?
Where did Noah's Ark come to rest after the flood?
Right. We've got enough biblical knowledge. I like to think so. You guys are clever, except you're 0 for 2.
Actually. You're not that clever.
I guess you're not.
Mount Everest, Mount Fuji, K2, or Mount Ararat.
Yeah, it's you're not fooling them this time. Oh well, you know what? Mickey is here to shake up the system because their answer is nowhere because it's not real.
Oh, okay.
Boom.
We got a realist here.
Boom. But yeah, Ararat would be where everybody else is. Yes.
That is correct.
Yeah.
Resting on the eastern side of Turkey, Mount Ararat is the location rumored to hold the remains of Noah's Ark. Although the Ark's presence on Mount Ararat has yet to be proven, a team of researchers did find a cave with wooden walls high up in the mountain in 2007.
I'm sorry, you're not coming. Nobody's coming at biblical knowledge looking for proof, are we, guys? That's the entire thing. You don't. If you need proof, then you're looking in the wrong book.
That's right.
Because all the proof you need is your belief.
Wow.
Must be nice.
That was deep.
Yeah. All right. Let's see. We got time for one or two. Let's see how we do.
How many years are there in an eon?
Oh.
How many years
eon.
are there in an eon? E-O-N.
Eon.
35,
Mm-hmm.
1 billion,
Mm.
1,000, or 25,000?
Okay. How many years in an eon, y'all? So it was
You've got 35 years,
35.
1
a million.
billion,
Oh, billion.
1,000,
1,000.
or 25,000.
Okay. An eon. It's a big long time, guys.
It is.
It's not just some trip around the sun. That's a one.
Yeah.
That's a one.
It's not the metric system.
So an eon, we have no, not a million billion. It's a billion. So not a million billion or a million, a billion.
I'm going to repeat the answers.
Might as well.
One more time.
Why not?
35 years, 1 billion,
1 billion years.
1,000 years, 25,000 years.
So we've got 1,000. We've got a billion. I am going against both of those. Was it 25? Was the
25,000?
I'm going to 25,000.
That is incorrect.
Oh, this nonsense.
A century is 100.
Yes.
A millennium is 1,000.
Mm-hmm.
While they are both a long time, they are certainly not as long as an eon. For an eon to pass, you'll need to wait 1 billion years.
That seems like a lot.
That is a lot. That's just made up because who was here?
Yeah.
Nobody.
Yeah.
Who's going to be here?
And we're all just
Nobody.
guessing that there's been billions. You know what?
Yeah, it's just like Noah's Ark.
Yeah. Your science isn't that much better than my belief. Oh, all of a sudden I've become a real devout somethingist.
You are.
Man. Okay. Well. All right. Well, eon, billion years. So there's only been, what, 12 or 13 of those? Or I guess they keep saying there's more now. Oh, it's longer than we thought.
You
Oh.
can say whatever you want.
Oh, that's nice science. You can just
Yeah.
keep changing your answer. Oh, must be nice.
Yeah. Whatever fits your agenda.
Yeah.
How many more do you want to do?
We can do one more. We
All
can
right,
fit
let's
one more
find a
in
good
here.
one here. Okay, which of these daunting nicknames? Nope, I'm going to skip this
Nope,
one.
not this one.
Because it has to do with the mountain.
Not
I can't
this
do-
one.
I
We
can't
can't
do
have two mountains. No, that's dumb.
All right, here we go. Which one of the planets has the longest day?
Oh, gosh darn it.
Venus,
Hmm?
Mars, Earth, or Uranus?
Oh, you
Uranus.
guys. Oh.
Got something.
Okay.
Which of those planets has the longest day?
Venus, Mars, Earth, or Uranus, guys.
Uranus.
You know what? That doesn't make it that much better. It's still,
Yeah, it's just the other end.
yeah. It's milk, lemonade. Round the corner, Uranus orbits. Let's see. All right, so we've got guesses of Venus and Mars. I'm pretty. Okay. I can't remember.
So I guess you have to think: is it the biggest planet that does it, or is it the one that orbits? You know, it's like, is it orbit related or is it size related? I don't know.
What was it? Year or day?
Day.
Day. Okay, so that's just
Rotational.
That's just rotation.
All right.
And I know, I can't remember. I want to say Uranus is one of those that's just whipping around. And is it? And Venus, didn't they? I can't remember. I used to have these sorts of facts. I'm gonna go. You know what? I'm going against everything I just said. I'm gonna go Uranus.
That is incorrect.
Yeah.
The correct answer is Venus.
Yeah, that's kind of what I thought.
If you think your workday is long, you should try working on Venus.
Oh, guys.
One day on the second planet from the sun is the equivalent of 243 days on Earth. At least you would have time to get everything done, right?
Right. Except how you would be dissolved by the atmosphere. But, you know, you could otherwise have the time. All right.
And that was Who Wants to Be a Winner?
Who wants to have points? All right.
We're still workshopping the names around here.
Yeah. Well, did anybody say? Yes, Poor did go with Venus, so they got some points. You made people believe that they were going to be racking up these points.
I thought they would. Those were the easy questions.
Oh, were they?
Yeah.
I don't think.
Well, it's easy when you know all the answers.
Well, sure. Yeah, that does help. All right. We've gotten through some sports. We've gotten through some news. We've gotten through some trivia. And you know what? We're only halfway through. So let's get to the rest of the show. But to do that, we got to go through Commercial Junction. I don't know why I just did that. But stick around. The Van Full of Candy Show will return after this.
Attention! If you or a loved one was injured from smashing up a glass piñata from the Recall Toys Corporation, you may be entitled to financial compensation. The glass piñata is an extremely popular novelty toy from the makers of Boing Boing and Splat. A small amount of the tubes of glue that were included with the glass piñata game during the months of January 2023 through April 2023 were expired and may have given you or your children a small rash on their hands while gluing the broken glass back together. The sharp shards of glass that are created when smashing a glass piñata are actually safe. Exposure to this expired glue may have put you at risk of a small rash that may have lasted for 2 hours. Please don't wait. Call today for a free, completely non-legal consultation and financial information packet. Glass Piñata users call now. 1-802-468-7822.
You're listening to KUTZ 103.1 FM and KUTZFM.org.
If you're looking for a refined fried chicken experience, might we suggest the Elegant Hen? 2-piece and a biscuit, a bucket of mixed nonsense from whom knows where. Not at the Elegant Hen, no. Our menu changes daily, and each order comes complete with a handwritten history of the animal you will now have the great pleasure, nay, honor, of consuming. This week's special, Gwyneth the Enchanting. 4 pieces of Gwyneth in an ornate hand-carved cedar box, chosen by Gwyneth herself. 3 green beans arranged just so, a rosemary and dill cornbread square, and 7 Talon paintings, painstakingly completed by Gwyneth herself over the course of several weeks, signed with her delicate but pronounced peck in the corner of each canvas. All of this for just $6.99. The Elegant Hen, located just off the eastbound Business 48 Bloom Park off-ramp, between the Puff and Choke Smoke and Vape Cellar and Shifty Eric's predatory cash advance Lonarium. A terrible location, but a fried chicken experience beyond your wildest imaginations.
Hey everybody, listen to the Van Full of Candy Show. If you want to get in contact with us, be a part of the show, you can join the live chat as we're recording the episode live on Stab TV. You can email us, vanfulofcandy@gmail.com, or you can give us a call. Leave a voicemail, 1-802-HOT-STAB, 1-802-468-7822. Leave a voicemail. We'd love to hear from you. Maybe we'll play it on the show. Of course we'll play it on the show. At Van Full of Candy on Instagram, Twitter, so many ways to be a part of the show. Drop us a line. We'd love to talk to you.
Hi there. Are you looking for a new snore? A snore that sets the mood for the great night of sleep you're looking forward to having? Well, then Snores R Us has everything you need. Browse our shelves of all the many snores we have. From the classics, Dad Asleep on the Couch snore, or Do I Sound Cute snore? Whatever snore you are looking to achieve, we definitely have the right one for you. Here at Snores R Us, we also offer our Happy Companion CPAP machines. If your partner isn't having it, then the Happy Companion CPAP machine is your ticket to not sleeping on the couch. And if you purchase 2 or more of our classic snores, you can get the Happy Companion for 30% off until the end of the month. Snores R Us is your one-stop shop for all things snoring. Make sure to check out our new snore arrivals. The Wizard, Happy Hamster, Chainsaw in a Warehouse, and the Lumberjack Throat Slap.
You're listening to Jesse and Jason on the Van Full of Candy Show. We're the wind beneath your truck nuts.
Just a little tickle.
Look at those things.
Oh,
just
watch 'em
dangling.
just majestically sway right under my F750. I'm not 2 lanes wide. Welcome back to the Van Full of Candy Show. Hey, excitement,
Yay.
energy. Hi there.
How about that?
Yeah. Look at that. Oh, this guy gets it. All right.
The crowd is happy.
Oh, they should be, because they're about to get a brand new effing segment.
Another new one. Wow, what the heck's going on here?
We're broadening our horizons. We're deepening our love. I'm not sure.
Yeah. Are you playing some or am I playing some?
Do you want to?
I'll just do this
You're
one.
poised, so go ahead.
Well, what do you got?
Well, we were just gonna go with the news.
Nah.
So
No, because this is a game. You
Yeah.
get to score points. So I'm going to go with this.
sure,
Nope,
why not? No,
not
not
that.
that one. No. Oh, wait, back in the studio. I messed that up. There we go. It's just madness over here. Sorry.
It's time for a brand new segment. You've had your regular news,
Yeah.
but now it's time for fake news.
Uh-huh.
Is it real or is it fake?
You thought you knew stuff.
Yeah.
Well, now we educated you earlier, and now we're just gonna confuse you.
That's right.
I'm just gonna send you off into the world thinking things are real, and then you're gonna tell people about this thing that you learned, and it's just not even gonna be a thing, and then you're gonna look foolish. You're welcome.
All right. So these are all headlines that have been on the internet.
Mm-hmm.
Now, either they are real or they're not real.
Oh, okay.
So this is a very, very 50-50 chance at getting 150 points.
Okay.
Right? Okay.
Sure. Sounds
Here we
good.
go. First one.
Huh?
First one.
First one.
NASA is installing internet on the moon.
Okay. Oh, it's just one story. We're trying to figure out if it's fake or real.
You have to see.
Oh, wow. Okay.
It's very simple.
Okay.
Is it real?
I thought we were going to have like multiple headlines and we're guessing the.
Oh, there's more.
Okay. Oh, but okay. Let's do it.
Wait.
We got
Tell me what you were thinking.
Oh, I don't know. If this is what we're doing, is we're just getting a headline and guessing if it's real or fake, then cool.
Yeah.
I see, guys. I presented.
Tell me how to make it harder.
Oh no! I like it this way. I'm just saying. A little while ago, I teased that I was going to actually make a segment, and I hadn't delivered on it. The way that one was set up was a fake news thing, where I was going to give like 2 real headlines and a fake one, and you were going to have to guess. But I don't mind. I don't mind this way. I don't mind, because you said you found these. These are all headlines that have been online,
Correct.
but some of them are fake headlines.
Correct.
Okay, now we got it. We got it, guys. We got it. Okay, so
Do we want to start completely over?
No.
Okay.
I'm good with this.
Good.
So they got it in chat. They understood, I think.
Yeah.
So we've got a couple. We've got one true. We got one false. So it's the
Is it
headline
real
was
or is it fake?
NASA.
NASA is installing internet on the moon.
I mean, there's nobody up there right now that we know of.
Yeah.
And even when people are up there, they've got the satellite communication that it doesn't seem like they would need like internet access. But that that's never stopped anybody from doing a thing
Well,
anyway.
They need to stream Netflix.
So I'm gonna go with false or fake. I'm not sure what needs to be said here.
Real or fake?
Real or fake? I'm going fake.
It is real.
Oh.
This is really happening. NASA will be building a 4G network on the moon, enabling them to control lunar robots. This story was reported by Newsround, The Independent, and several other news sites.
All right. Well, that makes a little bit more sense. But even on the moon, you can only get 4G, guys.
Yeah, that's
you know what?
That's sad.
If they've, it might as well just be 3. They've phased out 3G. Why not just send it up to the moon? Nobody's using it down here anymore.
If
Sure.
you only need it for a robot, you know.
So Mickey was saying, they do, because satellite communication doesn't work when there's a whole moon in the way. Well, yeah, but I was assuming that they would. I was assuming that just any communication that was needed, again, since nobody's there at the moment, would be done directly.
Yeah, you're like 10 feet away from a satellite.
Yeah.
You figure you might get a signal.
That, or if multiple people were on the planet, do we not take walkie-talkies? Can we not just take those
Can
up
you
there?
hear me now?
Wouldn't that work?
Can you hear me now? I've only got one bar over here.
Wasn't that the whole ingenuity of NASA? The Russians spent millions of dollars developing a pin that would write, or no, it was the Americans that spent millions of dollars that would on a pin that would write in zero gravity, and the Russians brought a pencil. So isn't that the sort of thing that we're
overwork it?
Yeah, there's just some walkie-talkies and a cup and a string.
Yeah, how about flashlights?
Just a couple cups and strings.
I don't know.
Semaphore flags. We have a lot of ways to communicate that we're not using anymore, guys.
We need to clutter the moon, right?
Sure. Well, we already established last week that you can't escape the Earth because it is surrounded in a crispy, crunchy crust of garbage.
Yeah, the moon is just going to be a new landfill.
Yeah.
All right, next, a university banned the use of capital letters to avoid scaring students.
All right. Oh, wait, University ban the use of capital letters, all caps, or any caps.
Caps at all.
To avoid scaring students.
Yep.
You know what? Now I don't know what to believe. Now that there's 4G on the moon, I don't even... You've sent me in a tizzy here. I'm not sure what's up and what's down.
Yeah.
And
you never know.
And why you can't have walkie-talkies on the moon. It's CB. Bring out the CB radio.
Yeah.
The Citizens Band.
A little shortwave.
All right.
Let it go. Let it go.
See, that's the thing, Mickey. We are basically now trying to guess what's the onion. That's what this segment is now.
Yeah.
I wouldn't put it past those mamby-pamby college students with their thinking and questioning things to snowflake out over the use of capital letters.
Well,
because it scares
recently
them.
they got rid of the gradings, the A, B, C, D, F. So,
well,
who knows? I shouldn't say anything because I don't want to tip you one way or another.
Well, it looks like one is hoping it's fake, one is saying fake, and Mickey's going false as well. So I'm gonna. All you guys going false makes me just on principle want to go true, but I'm going false. I'm going fake.
That is correct.
Yay! All right, we all got some points.
Fake.
We all got some points.
Some real guidance given by a university was misreported to seem more dramatic.
Well, that'll happen.
That's right. All right.
Yeah.
Next.
And now they're phasing out capital letters. Look at that. Look at what's happening in your schools. Are you still sending your kids to colleges so they can be brainwashed by liberals and free thinking about, oh, what's a thing? How's it? Oh, you got to take out capital letters because they're pronoun based. I don't know. I don't understand things. Well, all right. Well.
Oh, that guy.
Yeah. Ooh.
Okay. Number 3, a couple in California named their baby with an emoji.
Yeah.
In California.
In California,
Yeah.
sure.
So a couple has a
Feels
baby in California, and they're naming it with an emoji.
Yeah. You get in here crying, laughing. You get in here.
Yeah, does the emoji get to change throughout? Like, come here, you poop.
I think it's just the one. It's just,
you're just smiley face.
Yeah. You get in here, $ eyes, smiley face. I don't even know emoji. I don't use it. I'm still, because I'm dumb and old and stuck in my ways.
Yeah.
I'm still using. I haven't even embraced emoji. It's still emoticons as far as I'm concerned.
Okay.
Colon close parentheses.
Yeah.
That's it. That's how
That's
you know.
like cursive emoji.
Yes. Guys, do you still do your emoji in cursive? They don't teach that in school anymore either. You gotta type. Can't learn script. You just have to scribble scrabble. You can barely read the kids' handwriting anymore.
Yeah, they can't write.
All right. We got 2 truths and a fake. I'm pretty sure this is real.
That is incorrect.
Oh,
it is fake. This news story was completely made up and shared by a satirical news site.
Oh.
Probably.
I don't know. There's so many of them. There's so many of them.
Or maybe vanfulofcandy.com.
It could be. Check out some of our wonderful archived articles when I was a little sassier and a little more like the guy that keeps being upset in the segment about things. Oh, look at this dumb stuff. I'm going to talk about it online.
I hate all of y'all.
It was much more venting
Yeah.
back then.
All right, next. Has anybody gotten any points yet?
Yeah, poor.
Yeah, you guys had one. Somebody got one.
It's not our job to keep track of your points,
right?
So we're not going to go back.
No,
that's why the score sheets exist.
Yeah,
write them down.
An 8-year-old girl pulls a medieval sword from a lake.
Oh, 8-year-old new ruler of the land.
She didn't pull it out of the stone. She
Well.
pulled it out of a lake, which is even different, like Lady of the Lake.
Yeah.
Or she stole it from Loch Ness.
Oh. How did I? Oh.
Uh-oh. Technical difficulties.
See, I wasn't sure I could do it, but I think I'm sorry.
The old phone cord.
I'm a dumb animal that's distracted by things. Yeah, we've managed the phone cord twist.
Uh-oh.
I didn't think you could actually still do that. I thought this. So, guys, especially listening to the show that aren't enjoying all of the visuals here.
Yeah.
We've got a kink in one of the coils in the headphones, and I didn't think I could do that. So, I don't know if I can undo it because I don't know how I do. We're playing a show. We're playing a game. So the question again.
We're just letting you think.
I'm just
giving them time to think.
What was the question again?
An 8-year-old girl pulls a medieval sword from a lake.
Yes.
Real or fake?
8-year-old girl. Really, it's no basis for deciding executive powers.
No.
Is
it could be
some watery tart distributing swords. But let's say, you know what? I'm just gonna say. Wait, we've got real, true. Poor's enjoying the Cattle Club shirt. I'm going with real.
That is correct.
Hey,
that is correct. This story was reported by the BBC and the Independent. No other info on the story, and I didn't do any research on it.
No, just so long as you
But
know
it's
that
real.
it exists.
Yeah,
that's all that matters.
You can order one of these on, well, I don't know.
Yeah.
It's one of my friends, Ipsy or Etsy.
Oh,
or,
Etsy shop?
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway.
Just check it out.
But
Just search
thanks.
Cattle Club.
And I want to reopen the Cattle Club. Let's do it.
I've
is that
said.
is it for sale?
Well,
can we rent it? What's going on?
This has been my second business idea for a
those
little
of
while.
you who aren't from Sacramento. This is this was a music club in the 90s that all the big bands came through.
Well, and it's just because
when they were starting off.
Yeah, recently so much student housing has been built around that area, and that venue has turned over so many times.
Yeah,
and I've wanted to see about talking to Jerry or somebody, but basically I'd need money. We would need money to open this.
Yeah.
But it doesn't seem like anything new is going in there, but it might be because the thing has been like 20 things over the last 5 years.
The last thing I remember it being was a barbecue restaurant.
Yeah.
Fahrenheit 451 or something like
and that's still what I think the signage is.
The signage,
there.
okay.
But we want to...
Let's look into that.
We want
Let's
to
reopen the Cattle Club.
That's a thing that's on my radar.
All right.
So glad I know I mentioned that a while ago. Not that I'm trying to reclaim the idea, but
no, it's ours.
Yes, this is what's
Van
happening.
Full of Candy will be owners of the Cattle Club.
Yeah. The Van Full of Cattle.
Van Full of Cattle Club.
The Club Full of Cattle will be the new name. All right, one more fake story.
All right, let me find.
So many.
All
edit
right,
points
last
in this
one.
So
A German street was covered in chocolate after a leak from the chocolate factory.
Sounds familiar. Yeah.
A German street was covered in chocolate after a leak from a chocolate factory.
It would be wild, Mickey, and that's just something that because there is a decided lack of all ages venues in town.
That's true.
And that's something that I've wanted to do.
And growing up as a music scene kid in Sacramento, I just feel like that doesn't even exist anymore.
Yeah, it seems a little bit more scattered.
And maybe I'm just out of touch.
I mean, there's that possibility too, but I don't know what the scene looks like anymore. But yeah,
any young people out there in the music scene, let us know.
Well, we've been trying to get a monthly music show booked here, and Corey's just had a hard time getting bands to want to do shows.
Okay.
I'm not sure.
Well,
Not
I
sure
think
what the
that
scene's
says a lot as to what the music scene is.
Oh, now I'm sorry. Now people want to know what the questions are. I'm sorry. I thought we were just hanging here. What was the question again? Oh, German city.
It's not like we're playing a game or anything.
Oh,
All right.
sorry.
A German street was covered in chocolate after a leak from a chocolate factory.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Yeah.
You
that's
got to
all-
guess right
that's all
now.
it was.
You're out of time. Real or fake?
Yeah, Mickey's saying it is so effing expensive to open a club. Yeah. It's I
can't even imagine.
I mean, I went with the
Well, you would know. You have a club.
Yeah, I went the easiest route here, and it wasn't too bad. But to have like full, I don't know. We'll look into it.
Yeah.
Let's
just say it's not out of the realm of possibility.
We need some sort of backing. But what matters is true German chocolate street.
Did you say true?
Real story. True.
That is correct. It's
Yeah.
real. This delicious accident really happened.
Yeah.
A ton, TONNE, of chocolate
Metric
leaked
ton.
from a chocolate factory in Westonen, covering the pavement. This was reported by the Washington Post and other sources.
Yeah. And there you go, guys. Fake news. Some of it real.
Fake news.
Most of it real. But a couple fakies.
Yeah.
From some sort of vegetable-based news parody site.
That's right.
Or just people making things up.
Yeah, I do want to say I'm to all the people playing, I'm kind of disappointed. I thought I was just throwing you guys these easy ones, and I feel like maybe 40% of them were answered correctly. So
some people did still scoop up some points.
Maybe you should cheat.
Oh, we've gone this entire time.
Just Google.
Trying to shy people away from cheating, and now we're just inviting it. All right. Well,
I'm kidding.
Yeah.
Because winners never cheat.
Yeah, and cheaters never win, guys. So we talked a little bit earlier about what it's looking like outside. How about we get a professional opinion from the
we have a new correspondent
in the
a new
KUTZ Weather Command
Yeah.
Center. Let's see what we've got going on.
Live from the KUTZ Weather Command Post, our award-winning team of meteorologists, guided by the all-powerful Storm Ranger Doppler radar, brings you weather as it happens on the hour, keeping you up to date on local weather. Here now, meteorologist Meriwether Breeze.
Namaste and pleasant tidings. This vessel is known as Meriwether Breeze, though those within my innermost trust circles know me as Dewdrop Whisperflower, observant child of infinity. I am but a weary traveler existing side by side with the weather, accepting and embracing its gifts as it accepts and embraces me, faults and all. I must also inform you that I am not in fact a licensed meteorologist. It could be more accurately stated that I do not believe in meteorology. Meteorology is a pseudoscience, and humanity's vain belief that it can track and predict weather is among mankind's most laughable folly. All of that being said, I do have some weather for you. Oh, Starlights, that's silly. I don't actually have weather. Weather can't be had by anyone, any more than I could have a wish tucked away in the pocket of my utilikilt. Weather is a force of nature, and it flows through all of us as it has on this planet and many others, for as long as consciousness has had the power to observe it. And that is all I do. I merely observe and report the weather to you as best as I am able to perceive its power and intent. What has been observed is that it's so very pleasant out. Have you been outside? You should go. Then you would know for yourself what the weather is attempting to present you. Rush outside now. That spreadsheet or whatever other menial theft of your life force can wait. Take your shoes off and run free through the universe as you were intended to, child. Then you too will know what the weather is like. And that's all for your latest from the KUTZ Weather Command Post. I exist in this moment as Merryweather Breeze, and as long as you are doing your best and kindest, you are a friend of mine.
And that was your weather update on the top and bottom of each hour from the KUTZ Weather Command Post.
All right. A decidedly different approach from
She's
Dallas
very
Storm.
nice, though.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah, Merriweather. Thanks. Welcome to the family,
Yeah, welcome.
Merriweather. We'll see if
There is some paperwork I think she needs to fill out.
Oh yeah, yeah. Do we do 1099? Right? I'm not sure. I can't remember. But what does matter, guys, and what's important around here is we've still got some more show that we've got to get to, so we need to get out of our own ways. The Van Full of Candy Show. We'll be right back after this.
You're busy, always on the go. And even when you're running yourself to the ragged edge, you still find yourself with just not enough waking hours in the day to get everything done. If only there was a way that you could get more out of your days. Well, now there is, with our new Autonomous Augmentation Bioenhancement Subdermal Microprocessor. Introducing Won't Stop. We spend a third of our lives asleep, but imagine everything you could get done if you could use that time. With the Working Overnight Temporal Sleepy Time Override Protocol, or Won't Stop implant, you can program your body to continue working all while you get the restful sleep you'll need in the morning. Powered by proprietary technology harvested from downed kill drones sent from the future in the time-erased 1988 attempt to enslave humanity, the Won't Stop implant takes gentle control of only the most basic cognitive and motor functions so that you can keep working while you sleep. The Can't Stop chip is 100% safe, unhackable, and the answer to the busy professional's prayers. Schedule your Won't Stop assessment and consultation today, and tomorrow you'll be on your way to making the most of your every day. Can't stop, won't stop.
You're listening to KUTZ 103.1 FM and KUTZFM.org.
Hello, folks. I used to be an actor on TV. Remember me? I'm here to remind you that we don't need to be pressured into buying all these shiny newfangled technologies. If you need to find your way around town, you don't need a fancy map screen built into your car. Just do what I and dozens of other boomers do. Get yourself a TomTom. That's right. A gently used TomTom can be mounted to the air conditioning vent on your dashboard. You can even carry it in your purse or a jacket pocket when taking walks. Just pop in 4 AA batteries and you'll be on your way to bingo lickety-split. You can sometimes find them at the thrift store or on the eBay. Ask your grandkids for help with that. TomTom, go find one.
This is Mickey Rat, your custodian here for Cuts 103.1 FM, Freeform Sacramento radio station, serving Midtown, downtown Sacramento, bits of East Sacramento, bits of West Sacramento, and some surrounding areas depending on where you are and how good your radio works.
Is your business growing faster than you can find good employees to hire? We can't help you with that. But if you just need warm bodies that are going to show up roughly around when you tell them to and do the absolute barest minimum to keep your place open, well, then you need ZilchRecruiters.biz. ZilchRecruiters.biz finds you and your business the absolute most currently unemployed and desperate for literally any kind of work that they can find candidates. Give us a try at ZilchRecruiters.biz/meh and try Zilch Recruiters today for free. Zilch Recruiters' fairly okay technology skims social media for whiny, unemployed lazabouts, posting one-sentence status updates, asking if any of their friends know anybody who's hiring, and then sends them your way. You get mediocre candidates sent to your inbox as soon as we can get around to it, because at Zilch Recruiters, we don't just staff your business, but ours too. So, you'll be contacted eventually. If you need somebody now, who you're at least fairly confident isn't going to try and steal too much and won't care enough to get into a fight with your customers, then try Zilch Recruiters today. That's ZilchRecruiters.biz/meh to get your recruiting started, eventually. ZilchRecruiters.biz. It's better than being closed, but just barely.
You're listening to The Van Full of Candy Show. They're the plural of moose.
Mises. Mooses.
Do they moo like a cow?
I mean, they make some sort of noise. They would make sense. Oh, that was abrupt. Welcome back. It's weird. The Van Full of Candy Show. You know what it looks like outside? Some fun things to do. Yeah. But unfortunately, there's some less fun things going on out there, and we have to. We're contractually obligated. Yeah. I'm not sure why, but in the name of equal time, we're here to give you the Van Full of Candy boredom calendar, presented by a handful of spiders. Look down. You've got a handful of spiders. Where'd they come from? The less you know, the better. What matters now is that you have a handful of spiders. Now, here are some of the sad and boring events going on in your area this weekend. Friday afternoon, the local transportation authority will be deploying random lane closures. You will notice no discernible work taking place in these closed lanes while you creep past at sub-walking speeds as you're just trying to get home to finally bring an end to your long, interminable work week. The cones will also be placed in such a haphazard way that they managed to actually partially close a second lane, forcing a swerve bottleneck into the remaining open lanes, which will, of course, just look like your fault as you attempt to not run over the cones while straddling the second lane of traffic. Do not attempt to contact anyone about these closures. All listed phone numbers dial straight to unmonitored voicemail boxes. Saturday morning, residents of the Leafy Canopy neighborhood will be leading a stench hunt in an attempt to finally uncover what exactly that smell is. For the better part of the last 2 years, the Leafy Canopy area has been plagued by a mystery smell that has made it difficult for residents to do anything outside their homes and has all but isolated their local businesses from visitors. And while speculation as to the source of the stank has run the gamut from a ruptured sewage line to pirate corpses washing up from the Jenison River, thus far no source has been discovered, so the residents are inviting the strong of stomached and the dead of nosed to join them in finally sussing out what exactly that smell is. And finally, all day Sunday, join the area rememberers, as they will be giving guided driving tours of area neighborhoods, pointing out what used to be in certain shopping centers, and which shopping centers used to just be fields. If you're new to the area or just want to be reminded of a simpler time by those who've seen it all come and go, pile into the back of one of the area rememberers' tour station wagons and marvel at which fast food place used to be another different fast food place, and how there used to be a grocery store somewhere before they turned it into all these damn coffee shops and crystal stores. And you'll have to be on your toes and be quick to crane your neck from one cramped side of the car to the other, because these tour wait, there it is. And you have to be on we're doing this. And you'll have to be quick to crane your neck from one cramped side of the car to the other, because these tours are done at regular traffic speed, and when an area rememberer points out a point of interest, they will not repeat themselves. And that's your Van Full of Candy boredom calendar for the 4th weekend of May 2023. I'm often, well, not often.
You can always tell an old Taco Bell.
Yeah.
Like, hey, that used to be a Taco Bell.
No. And yeah, that's a Pizza Hut. That's clearly a Pizza Hut.
Oh, yeah. And
yeah.
now it's a sushi / shoe repair place.
I'm not exempt from having at one point served as an area rememberer guide.
Oh, yeah.
Because, that used to be, nobody cares.
Nope. I'll even do it when I'm alone in the car.
Yeah.
Hey, that used to be, I remember that.
Oh, no, I've driven through neighborhoods and it's just, well, that's new. That's different. Yeah. Wow, look how things are changing. Yeah.
From 40 years ago.
Yeah. All right. And I guess to sort of, it's a similar vibe.
It is.
But like completely different, because this isn't boredom. This is mellow.
Reflection.
This is diving within the self. And I didn't start the segment timer, so we're just going to go 10 minutes into that. It's going to be fine.
We're good.
This is reflection on who we are inside, the things that have changed inside us. Remember when that feeling was different, or when that feeling was just an entire field?
Remember you used to be a Taco Bell?
Yeah. Remember that?
So everybody put their
put your score sheets away.
Score sheets away.
This is not a time for scores.
No. Take a deep cleansing breath. And we're going to get into this or that.
This or that. Welcome back. Welcome back to this or that.
We've got 4 this or that's.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to get through these, but we're going to start off with this one.
Okay.
This one is similar to one I think we've done.
Okay.
This, be 50 feet tall.
Okay.
Or that, be 2 inches tall for the rest of your life.
Okay. This is a similar, if not identical.
If it's identical, we're skipping it.
I know there was 2 inches tall.
Okay.
And
we're skipping it.
All right,
then.
we're skipping it. We're doing 3 this or that.
So let's slow it down.
All right, back to this. Jason's got a lot of editing this week.
That's all right. All right. This, be an expert at reading people.
Okay.
Or that, be an expert at reading animals.
Ooh. Okay. So, for those of you saying 50 feet tall in the chat, I have no idea what you're talking about right now.
No.
Because
that's been deleted.
That wasn't referenced in any way.
Nope.
So
That's
hush.
been edited out.
Be an expert at reading people, or be an expert at reading animals.
Yeah.
I mean, as nice as it would be to understand our animal friends,
like the killer whales.
Yes. Are they capsizing these boats on purpose?
I'd like to ask them.
Should we just stay out of their water? Should we not bring our evil there? Probably.
Yeah. You could be an Aquaman of sorts.
Yeah. But unless we have some sort of pet, how often do we run into the animules?
That's a good question.
So, and unfortunately, we run into people a lot more often.
Yes.
So, as much as I don't care to know or read or understand anything that anyone is saying or emoting or emitting around me, and I just want to get out of their presence as quickly as possible, it would still probably be more useful. Unless I finally just get that camper and escape into the wilderness like I want to.
Yeah, then you'll really want to read the animals.
Yeah. Just give me a camper and satellite internet, and I'll escape. But I won't escape because I'll
not with internet.
Yeah, because I'll be streaming.
Right.
But I'll escape from.
Look at me!
This.
I'm so far away from everything.
But
pound that like button.
Smash that bell. So yeah, let's see. We've got. Oh, see, Pores found a loophole.
Oh. What's the loophole?
We have to. Do we really? In this or that, we have to game the system too.
No.
So, she's saying. She started with saying people, but then wait, animals, because humans are a part of the animal kingdom. No.
Shut up.
Not allowed.
Yeah.
Shame.
But here's something that we could make a little twist on.
Okay.
I've got the percentages of the answers of the people who have been polled.
Oh. On
you could guess guess which percentage, or you could guess which one has the most percentage.
Okay.
And then we can make this into a gambling. No, let's not. This is for your soul.
Yeah, this is our escape from the games. We can't re-gamify this or that.
But if you want points,
but we could. It's
type
possible.
it in chat, live chat, and you can get points on the down low, on the very, very down low.
Now we've got the dark Van Full of Candy show. It's just we're secretly just mining more points.
Well, I can give you the percentages of people that were polled for this question.
I don't know that I want it.
No?
I want to maintain the purity of the deep dive into the self that this or that is supposed to be. But you know what? If you need to know things,
I just thought
I need to know feelings.
Oh, I get that. But I thought it might be nice as a value add.
We can try it this
to compare
episode.
yourself to the normal people.
Mickey's going with people too because they cannot read people at all.
It's probably better that you can't. Well, no.
I think
know.
I have to
There's
go
so
with
many
people
things.
like for the reasons that I unfurled earlier.
Yeah.
There's not a whole lot unless you become man versus wilding.
True.
There's not a whole lot of use to understanding animals, or I mean, unless you got your pets.
Unless you have maybe you own a zoo.
Sure.
Then you will be part of the 13%
Matt
who
Damon
answered
bought one. So
animals.
Who knows? He snuck it in there.
That's right. 13%.
Yeah, I'm going with people, so I guess I'm in the 87.
You are. You're in the majority.
All right.
All right. Next to this or that.
Mm-hmm.
This. Be able to solve any crime.
Oh.
Or that. Be able to commit any crime without ever being caught.
I thought that's what the counterbalance was going to be. Okay.
Goodness sakes.
Thising.
This will be a real eye-opener
Yeah.
for the people in chat who I thought I knew.
Mm-hmm. All these people that we thought were good people who want to be uncatchable criminals.
Who wants to be the Joker and the Penguin.
Yeah. But now the thing is, now are you completely uncatchable, or are you catchable to the person that said they want to be able to solve all crimes? This is there just okay.
Well,
or wants both.
That's a good
not how the
question.
world works.
No, you don't get to be Batman
Be able to
and
solve.
the Penguin.
Be able to solve.
Although
any
he
crime.
got caught. Who didn't get caught?
Be able to solve any crime, or be able to commit any crime without ever being caught. I mean, we can get into the tall grass on what's actually
What is a crime?
And would these crimes that we're committing be ultimately better for the common good?
Are you a Robin Hood?
Exactly. So,
Like, for instance, if you were for sure not going to get caught, would you go rob a bank?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, probably.
Oh.
I mean, I'd like to think that I would use my new hecka sweet ability to do crime and never be caught for good, because that is a thing that can be used for
be.
good, because just because something is accepted in society doesn't mean it's good.
Right. Or would you rather be the person who could actually tell who killed JFK?
I mean,
any crime.
Sure. I mean,
that's just the tip of the iceberg.
Yes.
Right? That's like the big crime.
Yeah.
Now, if you're going with job security, you would always have a job
Well,
in any police force.
if you want to take that angle, we can also turn it in. If you want job security, you can always steal anything you ever want.
True.
So you don't need a job.
That's right.
You've got your own self-employment security.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. Poor cannot decide. I think I can. I
Okay.
think I would like to be the uncatchable criminal.
Oh.
And you know what? I'm actualized enough to tell you that some of it will be used selfishly, but a lot of it I think would be used altruistically. I
Sure.
would be out there helping people that are being held down by the systems that are perfectly legal. But all right, we're not going to get into this
But
whole
then here's it gets
origin
deeper.
story.
If you can get away with any crime
Mm-hmm.
and you build your wealth mountain to the point where you don't need any more, do you give that superpower away? Because it's like, I don't need to do this anymore.
Sure. I think it would be difficult, even though you like to think you can
Yeah.
quit.
It's like, look, I've got $1 million in my pocket.
Yeah.
But I'm going to steal that Happy Meal just because I can get away with it.
Well, I mean, all right. Somehow demonizing somebody that can get away with crimes.
I'm just asking,
Wow.
at what point do you
Wow.
not need to anymore?
Oy, oy. Wow.
All right. Well, you're with the majority.
Yeah.
74% of people would commit any crime.
Yeah, that's fair.
And 26 would rather solve any crime. So,
all right.
How do you feel?
Do
you feel good
I mean,
about your answer?
No, because I don't like being the majority of
You
things.
want to change it?
I have a problem with that.
No.
All right. We're awful low here. Do we want to just? I think
One more.
All right.
It's a good one.
All right. Well then, on your head be this edit.
And it kind of ties into the last one.
Okay.
This: receive $1 million instantly.
Mm-hmm.
No tax. Just here's $1 million
Cool.
instantly.
Sounds good.
Or that. Anytime you reach into your pocket for the rest of your life, you can pull out a $100 bill.
Oh. Yeah. No, I think Yeah. Yeah. I
An
think.
instant mill or a $100 bill every time. Every time.
Every time. Every time.
Not like
I mean,
every
there-
hour.
Yeah, I was gonna say there has
It's a
to
lot
be
of work.
there has to be some sort of limitation. There has to be like a refresh period. There has to be a refractory period on your pocket hundos.
I don't know.
Because otherwise, it's just
You're right. And then you could hire somebody to reach in your phone.
no, because
It
it has
says
to be you
you.
reaching into your pocket.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think, and this seemed to be pretty pretty quick. Nobody was hemming or hawing on this one.
No?
It's all that in the chats.
All that pocket grab.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think I have to agree. Because, I mean, if we think about it practically, guys, if we take that $1 million and we put it in the bank, then we're sort of getting a pocket grabs of hundreds in interest. If you
True.
really think about it.
But then you have to go to the ATM.
Yeah.
I mean, this is very convenient.
Sure.
And there's no limit, apparently.
Apparently. Because yeah, with $1 million, you can go get yourself a house like right now. But if you want to be reaching in your pockets for a couple, I don't know, months, days, I don't know. Depends on how quickly you could pull hundos out of your pockets.
Well, let's say you buy. Let's just take this the full. Say you buy a $500,000 house, okay, and you're going to put 10% down. What's that?
Well,
Biddy.
Yeah.
Okay. How many $100 bills do you need for that down payment?
Okay. Well, that's 500.
500?
$100 bills, right? That's,
Okay.
That's 50,000.
How long would it take you to pull out 500 $100 bills?
I guess
it wouldn't take that long.
All right.
So
All right, that's
there
fair.
is your down payment.
Yeah.
Then you have a whole month.
And like Mickey is basically emphasizing this point right now. If you reach into your pockets 10,000 times, you got $1 million.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I think it's a no-brainer.
Yeah.
$100 bills is 95% of what people chose.
Yeah.
And an instant million was only 5%.
Yeah, I think that's, and again, poor just living to find loopholes.
Okay.
They would wear cargo overalls.
Very smart.
In every pocket.
But you
But you still only have two hands. So
Yeah.
So you being greedy
It's
and
like
having
that-
extra pockets doesn't mean you have extra money. You just your hands can
It's
only
just
pull
coming
so
out
much.
faster. It's like that when you stand inside that cyclone and the money flies
Yeah.
around, you're just shoving as much as you can.
Yeah, the money grab game.
All right.
All right. Well, that's this or that.
That was this or that.
And we got a couple more commercials, and then we got to come back and say goodbye to you, send you off on your merry way for the rest of your week. I know we'll miss you too, but
But you know what? There's a big weekend coming up,
Yeah.
3-day weekend,
Don't
and
go
we
swimming.
all want to get into that as soon as possible.
Don't hit the rivers.
Nope.
Just go to a park, hang out, barbecue, have some fun. Van Fleet Candy Show will be right back.
Hey, Van Full of Candy listeners, it is time once again for the 2023 Sacramento Magazine's Best of SAC. You get to vote now and nominate your favorite business for this year's Best of Sacramento, and you have until June 11th to do so. We hope that you will consider the Van Full of Candy Show for Morning Drive Radio and Afternoon Drive Radio. Also for radio sportscaster, traffic reporter, and then KUTZ FM 103.1 for alternative rock radio station. Thanks again for listening, and we hope that you vote for us in the 2023 Sacramento Magazine's Best of SAC.
You're listening to KUTZ 103.1 FM and KUTZFM.org.
New from the makers of Here, Just Take This and Shut Up, and jingly rattly nonsense shapes in bright dumb colors, comes Distraction Bear. Tired of raising your child? Shove Distraction Bear into your kid's grubby little hands and let it keep them occupied while you do literally anything else. The expression sewn into Distraction Bear's big dumb face is a perfect mix of desperation and confusion, with a hint of a knowing, apologetic look in its stupid plastic eyes to assure the child that no, they're not wrong, this situation is less than ideal. But with Distraction Bear clutched tightly to his chest, there's no screaming or swearing in the next room that they can't hide from, together. Distraction Bear's limbs are easily removable and reattachable. Tear open the Velcroed tummy of Distraction Bear and pull out all of its plush, silly organs, while screaming, "Why? Why won't they stop?" Then, once the dust is cleared, just pull the string on his back and, "It's okay, I understand." And Distraction Bear's ready to be put back together through big, slobbery, heaving sobs. Distraction Bear by Absentee Toys. Never be sad alone again.
Hey, Van Full of Candy listeners, Jason here, and I just wanted to thank all of you for your support and for listening to our silly, silly show. I also want to let all of you know that you can now listen to the Van Full of Candy show on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or whatever podcast app you like the most. No judgment. So if you missed a show or you just want to relive the episode where we said that funny thing about that stuff, then you're in luck. And if that wasn't enough, we also have our parody commercials over on SoundCloud. So if you just want to get to the center of the Tootsie Pop without all the mouth work, then head on over there. And if you have any ideas for commercials that you want us to do, please email them to us at vanfulofcandy@gmail.com or leave us a voicemail on our hotline at 802-468-7822. Don't worry, we won't answer it, so you don't have to actually talk to us.
You want to be a run baby? I don't think you got what it takes to become a run baby. Because here at Run Baby Run, we run and we run and we run. We've got the shoes to run and the socks to run and the shorts and the tank tops. And we've got the water bottles that have the strap on it so it doesn't fall out of your hand when you run. Because at Run Baby, we run, we run, we run. We don't lift weights. We don't need to get jacked. We don't need to walk around a gym and carry heavy things around to look like a big old muscle weirdo. No, At Run Baby, we run. Because you know why? We're run babies. And now it's time for a break. Break's over, Run Baby. Run! Get out there. Just run like you've never run before. Run like there's a monster chasing you. Run, baby, run!
Welcome back to the Van Full of Candy show. Something, Dave Matthews Band Lyric.
Welcome back and goodbye, basically, to the Van Full of Candy show. We got enough time to say hi, bye, give you the pertinence on how you can contact us, how you can help things out around here.
Yep.
So it feels like I'm lollygagging. Feels like I'm dawdling here. No, we got to jump into it. There's no time for that.
We got to go.
How can
the
you-
weekend is beckoning.
Yeah, it's right there. And from what we understand from Meriwether, it's so pleasant outside.
Yeah, and we're stuck in here.
Take your shoes off. Run outside, child.
Well, not on Broadway.
Well, yeah,
leave your
no.
shoes on.
A lot. We want to hear from you. We want to hang out with you. We want to know what's going on. And another commercial today was inspired by somebody that said, "Hey, here's an idea for a commercial." That was Poor's.
How awesome is that?
Don't stop, won't stop commercial.
Wow.
Can't stop, won't stop, whatever it was. So if you want to suggest commercial ideas or just reach out and say hi, you can in lots of ways.
Yeah, you can.
Like email.
Yeah, it's free.
That's vanfullofcandy@gmail.com. We don't even pay for that. That's how free it is.
Mm-hmm.
Or if you want to check us out, Twitter, Instagram, that's @vanfullofcandy.
Facebook.
Or Facebook, that also exists.
And just like that other commercial just said, SoundCloud, vanfullofcandy.com.
I'm going to continue to update those.
Apple
with
Podcasts.
so many ways.
It's like it's kind of gross.
Yeah, we're a little oversaturated.
We're filthy.
But enjoy us. And if you want to contribute a voicemail that we will play on the show, just give us a call, 1-802-HOT-STAB, 1-802-468-7822.
Yeah, we won't make fun of you.
No, not at all. Just the opposite. We will praise and celebrate you.
We will.
We got a commercial from a voicemail caller. So all of that. And you know how else you can help us and help you and help your life be better?
Yeah.
Well,
do something good.
Yeah, you can let Sac Mag, as another one of our promos earlier told you, you can let them know that we're a cool thing that should be voted for. Go to sacmag.com/BOS vote.
Yes.
Get us nominated for all the categories that we fit in.
Yep.
Let's
And
get in where we fit in.
The more nominations we get, the ones who have the most are the ones that show up.
Yeah.
So this is the nomination part.
So make
then
sure
you got to vote.
And then in July, I believe they're starting the actual voting process, and we will be just all up in your grill.
Yep.
About
You think
voting.
this is bad?
Oh, jeez. And then you get all these more people aware of us through this voting. Well, then they can come in and donate to KUTZ 103.1 FM and keep the lights on, keep the transmitter pumping out those hot 100 watts of power.
Yeah, it's very bright and hot when you stand next to it.
So you can go to kutzfm.org/donate. You can donate directly, just straight up throw cash at their face.
Yeah.
Or you can get some merch. You can get a mug. You can get some shirts. You can get some
And
probably
if you-
tote bags.
And if you want to listen to non-mainstream radio, stream it.
should.
Cutsfm.org.
Yeah.
Stream it. They've got one of the most potpourri-like playlists I've ever.
It's potent potables, guys.
Potent.
So if you're in the Sacramento area and you're near the Midtown downtown area, check them out over the air.
Yeah.
It exists all
It
around
sounds
you.
so much better.
Oh, it's
because
so
when I
nice.
play it, when I'm driving downtown and I play it on the radio, it's just so full of bass and radio-ness.
It's so good.
Radio stuff.
All that radio, the radio lights,
Yeah.
they are just pumping through you. So we love you. You love Cuts. The Cuts loves you. So give
That's
back.
the way it works.
You're taking right now. Give back.
Yeah.
That seems aggressive. What matters is we're happy to be here for you. We're happy that you're here with us. And that's pretty much all the time we got. We've probably gone over at this point. Who knows?
Probably. Hey, kids, don't swim.
Don't swim this
Don't
weekend.
drink.
Go to the park. Just hang out. Don't put yourself in danger.
Yeah.
Not this Memorial Day
I don't want to
weekend.
read about. I don't want you to be News 5 and 5.
We're going to take it personal.
Next week.
We're going to take it personal if anybody drowns this weekend.
That is right.
But that's the Van Full of Candy show for this week. I've been Jesse.
I've been Jason.
Have a good weekend, guys. Be safe out there.
Bye-bye.
All right, guys. Thanks for hanging out.
Thank you so much. How many of you?
It's still a decent. Oh, Mickey's going to be in Vegas
All
this
10 of you.
weekend. Well, look at you. Again.
Well, I guess you got
must be
some
nice.
donations. Huh?
Yeah. Well, that's how we're going to make the
I guess
transmitter
our
money.
begging is working.
You just
go double, put it all on black.
keep filling the nickel slots, and that's going to pay for the transmitter.
Yeah.
All right. I do want to run home and do stuff before the 4 o'clock stream because I didn't mention it much in the show.
He wants to get in shape.
We're gonna get swole. In lieu of swole, just less large.
Yeah.
So
I'm on there. I'm there with you.
yeah. So I'm gonna try and stick to. I'm not gonna try and stick to it. I am sticking to it. I'm going to forsake laziness and really throw myself at it. So yeah, I'll be back at 4 o'clock for some
for the
inside
games?
the boxins.
Nice.
And we'll be back next week. But thanks for hanging out, everybody.
Yes.
I don't know if there's any. Oh, I'm not logged in here, so I can't raid.
We couldn't exist without you.
It's literally not possible.
No.
So, all right, everybody. We're just going to send you on your way. We're not even going to raid because, again, I'm not signed in on this computer. So, and I'm not going to run over there and do it. So, you guys just find your own way.
Yeah.
Figure it
luck.
out. Have a good afternoon. I'll see you guys back here in about an hour and a half.